Oh, there's the spores.
Okay.
Spores, relic, so he draws 2. 3. Man, there's even the Rite of Redemption here. But is he almost dead, or is he just dead?
So let's see, 11,
10, 19.
18, plus 8.
And the
Super
Gafar
lethal.
does it. Oh, that was a quick one. Job shot.
Wow.
Damn, the Nehemiah mirror was too fast.
Not as grindy as we thought it would be, huh?
No. All right. Job shot is in the finals. Wow. Damn, that was such a quick series. I feel like all of the games were kind of a stomp, right? I feel like we just saw like 3 stomps.
I was mentally preparing myself for a long grind here, but
Yeah.
it was a stomp. So what was the difference maker? It was just the Steward of the Garden, right? Going unanswered.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm any of these players here, I'm like, okay, I mean, Job shot was just meant to win.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like there was nothing anyone could do in any of these games that would give them any sort of a chance. Like, they were all just like pure stomp. So
I mean, that's just the
yeah.
nature of card games sometimes as well, right? You gotta show up, and when you do get dealt the cards, you gotta make sure you pilot it well.
Yeah, that's actually a skill that the top players kind of need to have. Just you get the good hand, you still need to play it well.
Yeah.
And they got the good hand, they played it well. And I feel like there was no chance for anyone in any of those games.
Yeah, so
The good thing is that if I was a BlizzCon, you can't be that sad. Like, because if there's something you could do and you'd be like, oh man, if I just did this, then you kind of get in your head about it. But I didn't see any. I don't think there was anything to do, right?
I mean, players of this level, of this caliber, they get more mad about doing misplays and losing than. At least that's the mindset we've gotten into, right?
Yeah,
we get more
yeah.
mad about when we play bad and we lost because that, and we're like, I shouldn't have made that mistake.
Yeah.
But if it's completely out of our control,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
would we
that's-
get mad about it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, you see it so much with people like winning a game and then they get out of it and they're like, man, I did this mistake,
Yeah.
like you see that often. All right, but yeah, that's it. That's it for us, guys. Thanks for watching and stay around.
Oh, wow. Crazy stuff, guys. Who's excited for the finals? Let's go. All right, so congrats to everyone who made it through. But of course, we have Jobsad and Viper who are going head-to-head. And yeah, nothing but fire. So guys, we want to remind everyone, if you are around the expo, please join us on here right at the main stage. We are going to be heading to the finals in just a bit. But before anything else, we have two very special guests who will be joining me on stage. Of course, the founder of YGG and the founder of Parallel himself, Koji and Gabby. Please join us on stage. Let's go. So yeah, let's keep it a bit interesting. So we want to talk about our own journeys as gamers, right? So I'm pretty sure maybe some of you guys know that Gabby E is a Magic the Gathering player, right, Gabby?
Yeah, that's right. I played Magic in high school a long time ago.
And yeah, tell us about that. So, aside from TCGs, what is your journey as a gamer, and how did we get here?
Yeah, so growing up, I played only PC. So we had PC computers in the family. My dad didn't give us any consoles because he wanted us to program and do actual productive stuff. But of course, I gravitated towards the games. Started playing a lot of the early like id Software, Doom games, early BioWare games like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, some of my favorite of all time. Yeah, and the early Blizzard, Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo 1, 2. Yeah, those were like formational games growing up, and then dabbled a little bit on D&D, and then yeah, that's what led me to Magic as well.
Nice. And how about you, Koji? Like, what's that story right there?
Yeah, well, I'm an only child, and both my parents worked, so I was raised by video games, basically. They would just sit me in front of the TV and say, okay, we'll be back. And, I played everything from NES forward. I owned almost every console, and I was just obsessed with video games. And when a friend of mine taught me how to play Magic the Gathering, that's it. I was card game and board game obsessed from that point on, and I mean, it's been a big, huge inspiration to help us build and create Parallel.
I mean, so when I first heard about Parallel, there was something that really struck me about it. That's why I was so adamant when there was an opportunity to help lead and help promote and market Parallel in the Philippines. It's like, Gabby, please trust me, I can do this. We can do this here. This is a really good game. Because it does give me that same affinity that I have, or that same feeling and vibe when I play Magic the Gathering, right? I know if it's sci-fi, I don't know if it's, like being able to try to predict what your opponent's gonna be moving next. But I think at the end of the day, there's something very special about TCGs and YGG. Right, we come from the background, or most of our players, our community, came
even from the Axie days. Yeah, it was really TCG.
Right, and I mean, so let's talk about that, Gabby. So let's say for the YGG community, why are TCGs very hot when it comes to our community?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, we have seen that across the years, right? When Axie became big, I think a lot of people were trained on how to play Axie, and I think that set the stage for getting into Parallel, getting into games such as Vibes as well, getting into Fates. So, I mean, it's telling that even the 3 tournaments that you see at this event this week are all TCG, right?
I even remember, Gabby, that when you started playing Parallel as well, you even had a boot camp with, was it Spam?
Yeah. Yeah, Spam went to my house, and actually we had an Airbnb for a week where we were hanging out and playing. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so Coach, like that's something that's very interesting for me, like physical boot camps, right? Because of course, like Parallel is an online game, as all of you guys know. But there is something very, very unique when you're on the stage or when you're facing your opponents and you get to see reactions of the crowd. It's just another level when it comes to esports. And I think Parallel itself has really, really huge potential, especially for people who already know how to play TCGs, who love Magic the Gathering, who played Hearthstone, right? So, Coach, the last time that we met before GDC this year was the finals of Parallel in Vegas. And can you tell us more about that? For everyone watching at home, if you are new to the industry, if you are new to the scene, the Parallel World Championships was held in the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas, and I think that was one of the highlights of my experience in Web3 gaming. I loved it. Like, how was that? Like, give us a backstory.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I gotta say though, shout out to Gabby for throwing this event, because I think it was our Parallel tournament last year here that like really solidified to me we have to do a big live event because the energy that was here last year was amazing.
Good energy, good drama.
Yeah, exactly. And so it was like, no, we need more of that. Turn it up to 11. So we hosted the event in Vegas, and for me personally, it was like one of the craziest moments of my life. You know, like when we started this whole thing, this game was just an idea. You know, I was like, it would be cool if I could make a game to begin with, and it would be cool if people would be willing to play that game. And then to see people playing it at like the craziest, highest level, compete against each other, the energy, the drama, all that stuff is just like, it's like a dream come true.
I think in any esport game that's world caliber, like if there's no drama, it means your game sucks.
It's true. It's true. You need characters. You need drama. You need interesting storylines. And I think Parallel, like as it matures, is starting to get there. We're seeing the same pros on stage over and over again, really hitting it. They're like building their own personalities, and with that, I think comes a lot of fun.
And for you, Gabby, like what excites you about the future of Parallel and YGG together?
Yeah, so we've been on this journey with Parallel for the last 2 years to really grow the player base. Of course, in Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines. So esports is one aspect of that. The other, like having a lot of community playthroughs, partnerships with communities like the Tilt guys over here. Shout out to Tilt guys. They've been really amazing, carrying the flag for the Philippines in Parallel, among our other communities that are also competitive. So we absolutely think that Parallel has the opportunity to be a massive game, not just in Web3, but like as a TCG, and we want to be part of that journey.
I believe so.
I just also want to say I really appreciate everyone here in the Philippines and all the energy that they bring to Parallel, because I remember the first time I came, and it was Gabby, Sequinox, and Excelsior were literally the only people who really knew what we were doing. And now to be here, a couple years later and see all this, and people in jerseys, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and when the guys in jerseys or once teams start showing up in jerseys, you know that the game is growing. Let's get into the weeds here a bit. But first, shout out to Agent K from Tilt. If you're watching, shout out to you, man. And so what have been the challenges for Parallel in terms of getting it to a level that you want it to be? And how does that look like?
You just asked the worst question for me, to be honest with you, because like if you ask me, it'll never be at the level that I want it to be. The challenge is that because it's my baby, the game team, it's their baby. Like we have such a clear vision of what we want it to be, the perfect version of it. And of course, nothing will ever be perfect, but it's just like we just strive to make it better and better. We have UI, UX improvements coming. The game has sped up a lot. The experience has become a lot better, but it's still like every time I look at it, I'm just like, we can do better. We can do better. So I don't know. Making games is hard, but I think we're moving in the right direction, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I think so too as well. So when we started out working with Parallel with YGG, it was PC only, right? And it was just this year that Parallel has released mobile. And we are expecting a lot more players once they discover how good of a game Parallel is and the convenience of having such a complex game at the palm of your hands. I think that just blows my mind.
Actually, you just reminded me of something. Anyone here who has an iPhone, we just released Parallel on the Apple App Store. So if you have an iPhone and you have a store account in the Philippines, download it and then show it to me, because I want to see if it's actually working, because I haven't seen it yet.
Nice. And how about you, Gabby? Are we going to be seeing Gabush back in the leaderboards anytime soon?
Maybe during the holidays.
Yeah. We'll take you on that. But one thing that I love about Parallel, aside from the game itself, is the characters, right? It's pretty obvious, right? I love I never thought that I would cosplay, but when I had the chance to do Lord Harf last year, it's like, damn, I used to make fun of people who do cosplay, and now I'm one of them. Shit.
It's the magic of fandom, you know what I mean? It's like, I hope to one day be able to cosplay. I don't know if it'd be lame to cosplay one of my own characters, but I'd love to do it at some point.
Oh, you have to shave your head and then you can do Wong.
Perfect.
And yeah, Gabby, so just to wrap things up a bit here, so what do you think will we have, or what does the future of YGG esports and parallel look like?
Yeah, so I mean, we have our team. Our team continues to remain competitive. I love that our team has been great at making content, so you can expect that continue. And yeah, we'll continue to be present to train other people to do content and make sure that we support the competitions.
Amazing. And coach, before we go, any last updates that you might want to drop for the community? I know we talked a bit about what's been happening the past few months over dinner last night.
Yeah, so I will say that we're going to announce something new for the card game tomorrow. I know the Wolves are doing a takeover on stage here, and they're going to have me up. So if you're here tomorrow, come check it out. There's going to be a bit of alpha for the card game. And other than that, I mean, good luck to the competitors. Thank you to Gabby for throwing such a wonderful event, and thank you to Axie for building the community here and making the Philippines one of my favorite places to visit.
I love it. So there you have it, guys. A warm round of applause for Koji and Gabby Dijon. Let's go.
Good luck to the finalists.
All right, there you have it. So guys, everyone here at the Expo, make sure to make it right here on stage at our main stage for the finals. Guys, all right, I want to hear it. Are you guys ready for the finals? Let's try that again. YGG Play Summit 2025. Are you ready? Let's go!
And we are back for the finals of the YGG Play Summit Parallel Tournament. It's me and Lambie doing it. How are you feeling casting this one?
Yo, really great to be back, man. I did it with Fino just now. It was an amazing experience. I think I've never actually casted with you.
No, we did it last year. We did do it last year.
Yeah. We're running it back after 1 year.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I'm very excited to do it, and it wouldn't be a better time than now during the finals. We got two of the fiercest competitors in parallel. How do you feel about the players that made it this far?
Yeah, I mean, we can firstly talk about Viper, right? Viper has been he's already going to Worlds, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's one of the most consistent performers on the circuit this year for sure, right? And Jobset, a lot of us know him as BlizzConYan's brother, but Jobset himself is also a very fierce competitor. And fun fact, the guy that actually knocked me out of this tournament.
Yeah, he's been, on this tournament as a whole, I feel like he's been on a tear. He's like a quiet guy in person. You don't expect it. And then he's got this sly cunningness to him when he plays and stuff like that. You really don't see it coming. It blindsides you. So seeing these two go at it together is going to be really fun. I'm excited. I like the lists that were brought. Yeah, how do you feel about the tournament overall and how it's progressed?
Yeah, I think the meta is very interesting for this tournament because we just got a big nerf with Zippy right before the tournament, right?
Yep.
So everyone was scrambling to find out what the best 3 decks are. And I think no one really got it exactly the same because everyone's lineup is kind of sort of different, right? We saw some OTK decks, OTK Organ, OTK Shoshana, multiple different Shrouds. We saw ADHQ, which was never played, you know, because Lemmy was the predominant force in the previous meta. So I feel like the only thing consistent in the current meta for this tournament is Organ Core is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. And I always love that mad dash before a tournament starts. Just so you guys see, this is a reminder of the prize pool. These guys are playing for $20,000. That's a nice stack of cash. Go home with, and yeah, the breakdown's been good for the guys even that placed under. They're going to be walking home with a pretty penny, but what they're really playing for, because you were one of the players and I sat down with you guys during dinner, and the idea was there was even conversations of hey, do we split some of the money? We just play for the glory. I just want to be number one. That kind of mentality stuck around for a while, and is that something that you think for a lot of these players, especially these guys, matters more than the extra money that you get?
I mean, of course, I can't speak for everyone. I love money, so yeah. I would definitely want to play for the 20K. But at the end of the day, I think one thing I really noticed about Parallel is that over the last 2 years since I've been competing in this game, we all kind of became friends, right? So it used to be we were just competing. Now we are friends that compete. Yeah. You know? So it's actually kind of more wholesome in a sense right now.
That makes a lot of sense. It's very cool to see that develop. That I don't know how to explain the camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, that happened between the players, and I love it. And that's even when we came to Manila, I was like, I came as a team member this time, but I was like, man, I want to spend just as much time with players because I love seeing that all these people meeting each other for the first time and being like, we've been practicing for, I don't know, if you put it all together, some of these players practice for months together, right? Throughout different tournaments, throughout the 2 seasons, and now they get to meet and play and put on a great show. Like, I couldn't be more happy with this finals, seeing these 2 players come and make it.
Yeah, I mean, like, these players have, like, they definitely deserve their spot here, right?
Yeah.
And their lineups are also, in my opinion, pretty good. Like, for example, like, Viper brought Sippy. It's like one of the... It's something that we didn't really expect because Sippy was, like, the powerhouse of the previous meta. And this version is actually something that's a bit more, like, old school. It's, like, just straight up aggro Sippy.
Yeah.
But, like, we got more tools as well. Like, Deception gave us, like, good cards like Bombardment, Rite of Redemption,
Yeah.
So there's a lot more tools to, like, contest the board right now. So it's very interesting to see, like, what these players, how they will play out their decks that, like, we are familiar with the decks, but, like, it's how they pilot it that's special.
Yeah, and it was really cool. I mean, you use Sippius as an example. We had recent changes, right, too, where, like, if cards that provide buffs to fall off or get removed from the field, like, the units just don't die anymore. They go to, like, the 1 health minimum, right? So I even saw, like, I think you said it amongst the players being like, that's a game changer. It's, like, something that you don't really think about, and then you see it play out, and you're like, oh, okay, this deck has, like, different...
Yeah.
It plays differently than you would expect it to, which is kind of cool to see happen live.
Yeah, I mean, I always believe that card games are like a knowledge-based esport,
Yeah.
right? So like half the battle is won through studying, which is you do your homework, you learn the new interactions. You can't really fault someone for like losing to an interaction because you didn't know it.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. I think that's also hilarious because like a lot of our best players are notorious for like not knowing the names. Like how many times are we like the 1-1, the 3-3, the 5-5? And then you do that, but it's like but at the same time you understand like every interaction that can exist with that.
Yeah, like
card.
when I came on this this desk, I was trying my best not to call the card the 6-6 or the 5-5, right? But I might do it later, but we'll try my best.
It's
not
all
to.
good. It's all good. We'll be able to cover the names. It's not an issue. But yeah, like the lineups between these 2 players, if we go into it, right? We talked about it. Jobsad is the Augencore, Nehemiah, and New Dawn. And then for Viper, it's Sippius.
Augencore and New Dawn.
Yeah. So double New Dawn.
Let's just not play that matchup. Man.
Yeah. But there is some cool cards in the innovation. I was talking to players. I mean, it has been banned most of the time, but like the Horizon Hero fan, I said it with Manos on, like the 1-1 that's being played. It's like everyone's just like, I'm playing 6 schemings. So it's kind of cool to see that come out. Yeah. Innovation on that side. But yeah, how do you feel about these 2 players and the decks they brought? We have the first one up here, actually, if you want to do this one first, was the Augencore.
Yeah, like, honestly, the Augencore list is honestly very, very standard. Like, the upgrade package is mostly the Deception upgrades plus Repeater Cannon. But we do see the single Saboteur here, I think, just as to respect, like, relics, I think some of the very prominent relics in the game right now are, like, Altar of Gaia for Nehemiah, right? I think it's something that you should seriously respect. Other than that, I feel like the double Bombardment is also debatable because sometimes we play 3, sometimes we play 2. But I think Bombardment and the card right above Rite of Redemption are all cards that they can kind of go in every deck, right? Because of the flexibility and the ease of usage of the card.
Yeah.
Like, so with Nehemiah, I think it's one of those decks, right? Like Nehemiah is like it's very standard. Like we've had this for the longest time already. You play the Steward of the Garden on 1, and then you go and curve out into the Nehemiah. It's like an unbeatable curve, if you don't have snitching.
Yeah. No, exactly. To your point, and then. Both Augencore and Nehemiah, I feel like you said, have like the skeleton has been the same for so long. There's just like little tools that get taken out and put in. Like you said here, even Bombardment seeing more play in Nehemiah, Rite of Redemption. Just like you said, those cards are seeing a lot more play, which is cool. It's always in like 2 and 2, I've noticed.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just feels like no one has decided they should play 3 and 2 or 3 and 3. Or just like we cannot decide which is like the better one, so we just play both.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of Earthen, I want to shout out the Gafar the Vigilant. I think it's my 2nd favorite card in the entire set.
Oh,
it's one of the. It's game breaking.
Yeah. What do you think about the Shaymak? Like Shaymak, I feel like got popular out of nowhere, but like now everyone is playing it. Was there anything that like set it over that's like, oh, now Shaymak is good?
I mean, previous versions of Earthen was like the review conceal package, right? The rummaging researchers and stuff like that. This one is a bit more like, I think it just came along because everyone wanted to play triple Altar of Gaia, so it just kind of naturally fit.
Ah, I see. Like the same way you play rummaging and allocated provisions when that was very popular. It's the same way Altar of Gaia is Shaymak.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's very cool to see. All right, we have the Sippius list here, but we're showing Augencore. But let's talk about Sippius a little. We talked about high density genetic replicator, right? That's like we're going back to that kind of build, right? We saw that played. But Leviathan is still seeing some play. Like, what do you think about like the nerfs with Scipius and like Leviathan, for example?
Yeah, so I think what happened was that the previous Scipius was literally not this deck, right? It was
Yeah.
more like a combo ramp and like do random good things kind of deck. This current version of Scipius is actually something that we are all more familiar with if you've played the game like in the past. It's just curving out with good units, buffing them with like standard bearer, subjugate, sticking a board, and then I guess now definitely wanting to not lose to bombardment, so sticking boards with more than 4 health and stuff like that. So it's basically an aggro deck that has a lot of gas because the Scipius Paragon can refill your hand with like Recruiter and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. No, it's interesting to see. We have our first matchup up 2. Jobsat is going to be playing his Ogden Core, Viper on his Scipius. As expected, both players have banned Shroud, which has been happening throughout the whole tournament.
Which is amazing, so we don't have to cast an hour on one game.
How do you feel about the matchup, like high density Scipius versus the whatever standard Ogden Core at this point?
Yeah, so in theory, Organ Core just curves into the Apprentice, right? The Workshop Mechanic. Most of the decks don't keep up on tempo because you're just so far ahead on stats. Plus, you can like destroy their unit with the Juggernaut Workshop token and stuff like that. But Scipius has, from what I've seen right in the previous match, Scipius has a lot of sustain.
Yeah.
Like, it has a lot of like good stats and there's like refill as well. So I think Scipius, if it doesn't get completely run over in like the first 3 turns, we have a game.
Okay. We do have a game. We have our first game of the finals. Viper versus Jobsad. Scipius versus Juggernaut Workshop. We're going to get right into it. Let's see how the mulligans go. Are the players looking for anything specific, or are they just doing their own game plan?
Yeah, well, I think you can just keep the Qatari's entire hand right now. It's perfect. Yes.
Oh, but he's changing. He's changing something.
Yeah, on that note as well, the Organ Core is really looking for the 2 cards that are being kept right now, which is the Mechanic and the Reclamator.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. Looks like Viper here is only keeping one of the 1-drops. What is he fishing for? The 2 drops? Or?
Yeah, I guess he's looking for like maybe like some more high value units like a Subjugate that can stick with the Relic. Because it's gonna be 4 health, right? It's not gonna die to bombardment. It's gonna maybe be like sticking on the board and buffing his other units. So we'll see.
But he ended up keeping it.
Yeah. From the Organ Core side, it's actually, I think it's almost the perfect hand, right? Because you have Reclamator for turn 1 Fallen Companion.
Yeah.
We're just missing a turn 2, but turn 3 is where the swing happens every single time with Organ Core.
Yep. That's how it goes. And that's why you see Viper keeping that Right of Redemption, right? Because he knows that if the Mechanic comes, he's going to have to get rid of like the Defender that usually comes out.
Okay, hold your breath, everyone. This is where the game might be won or lost. Just take a look at what the upgrade comes out of.
Let's see what Overclock
is
comes
it
out of
Pulverizer?
it.
Okay,
Pulse Thruster.
It's really good, actually.
That's still good because it bypasses the shield pod, right?
Yeah,
it gives it evasive, +1/+1. So that's kind of annoying for Viper. He's going to have to figure out how he wants to deal with this. He can't just like bank, play the Reliant Gamma, and then sit on it.
I think, honestly, anything that gives stats, this is like one of the best ones, because it bypasses, like you said, the shield pod as well. But anything that gives stats to be like at least like 3 health, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's still okay for Viper, right? Because he'll get a token, he'll get a 1-cost unit. If Viper trades into the 1-cost unit, let's say it's Reliant Gamma in this case, then you play the Replicator and you just finish it off, right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Jobset... Jobset, I think, has only 1 relic removal in his list, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there was just 1 Saboteur, I think.
Yeah. So realistically, the relic will stick. Realistically, yeah.
That makes sense. And then, like, he has the Replicator for turn 2, Viper, and then turn 3, you could go Cunning Scipion into the Striker. So he's got a good board set up. Jobsat, on the other hand, not thinking he can play this turn.
Yeah, I do think the game is actually on quite an even pace right now because Jobsat whiffed on turn 2, right?
Yes.
Like, usually on turn 2, where the best plays like Mailings or the Black Market Sentry, which will just trade off the board super efficiently. So that is not present. So Viper has like 1 turn to breathe despite like getting hit with the Fallen Companion.
Yeah.
Right now.
So my question for you is, like, he has the choice now. Does he bank the Critical Fusion or the Bombardment? Bombardment has the withdraw, but will he need it earlier in the game?
Yeah, I think like in this matchup, like you cannot afford to go like 8 energy bombardment.
Yeah.
It's too far in the future, right? You probably bank the Critical Fusion. Like, you never bank the Reclamator and the Mechanic right now because that's your best turn 3 play.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to bank the Critical Fusion.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it probably feels bad because Critical Fusion is so explosive, right? But it looks like he's going to bank the Bombardment.
Whoa. Okay, so maybe this is... if he's doing this, he's trying to say that he's just going to have enough board control without using the Bombardment, right? He doesn't want to blow up his own board as well.
Oh, there's a Saboteur, too. That's a good draw.
Copy Saboteur.
But we know because we can see the hand, there's a Right of Redemption, right, and all that stuff. But this is actually looking pretty good for Jobsat, right? He rolls, he gets the token. I mean, it gets answered, but then he just answers the Relic, and he's like kind of chilling, right?
Yeah, so the thing is, Jobset's Vipers are just really hoping Jobset doesn't have the best play of the deck, which is what we're going to see right now.
Yep.
We're going to see Reclamator Bank, 0 thinking there. play this one. Don't roll the battery. That's all you don't want to see.
What is he gonna get? He gets critical fusion, so it's not enough. There's only there's nothing in there.
Yeah, so probably just goes for. I think defender makes sense as well.
Okay, I've started to see like we
Okay,
were
okay.
in a period like where the game was like always defender or always the ping. But now I've started to notice over time players like they recognize when they're in aggressive position and they go for the armed one.
No, it's kind of hilarious because it always feels like when you go for this one, you're saying that I'm ahead.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. It is a verbal like
this
declaration.
is the exert dominance spawn,
Yeah.
I feel.
No, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. And like, man, with the Saboteur, it's going to be kind of brutal, right? Because Viper, if he had the relic that can still stick right now, Cunning Scythian plus another unit, it's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, but over here the 5/5 makes a lot of sense because like you want to like trade off the pod with the mechanic and then kill a subjugate. I think that's a concern
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what are we thinking if we are Viper in this current situation?
Viper's thinking, please no bombardment.
Okay.
Or something along those lines.
Yeah. And then on the flip side for Jobsat, is there anything like now that he's key looking for? Is it just like keep playing good value and like just
so
win through it?
basically now that he has the critical fusion in hand, he's just gonna bank all his upgrades so he can load them all up into the critical fusion when he needs to. This turn is actually, I think it's a 5 energy turn with the take it or leave it as well, right? You can go this, you can play Saboteur to blow up the relic, and then go take it or leave it and play Black Market Sentry.
Yeah.
Complete bot dominance. Obviously, I don't like to call things over before it's over, but it looks really, really grim right now.
It's a very
for
strong
Viper.
board. I wonder, like, what is your thoughts on Critical Fusion? Because that was a card that's been around for a long time. No one was touching it at all.
I'm gonna quote my Singaporean friend Sequinox here and say that if you didn't run Critical Fusion in your organ guide, you don't know what you're doing because it's when I realized people were not running it in the first few versions, I was just like, this makes so much sense. It's one of the best cards in the deck.
No, it was good. Like there was even like periods like before Deception where I was like, oh, this card can see play, but people didn't like latch onto it. It almost feels like a Ambush Claw when Ambush Claw wasn't seeing play, and then suddenly everyone was like, oh, play Ambush Claw. It's obvious.
Yeah.
But we saw the Saboteur. You see the board presence there. What's nice for Viper is he has the extra relics. He can keep playing them as needed. He can fill the board. He can get the trades that he wants.
You know what's crazy right now? Like every single thing on Viper's board that's buffed is still smaller than every single thing on.
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't have the Right of Redemption, I think he would be in a very, very bad spot. But because he has it, it's not looking too bad. He can still get the trades he wants.
He needs like a refill, right? Like he needs like
a recruiter.
Yeah, he needs a refill here.
I can see that for sure. But at the same time, like Jobsat, I mean, he will get a big punch with the fusion because I think it's like a pulverizer and a
the
spine
that's in the hand.
Yeah,
Yes.
but like he's lacking on the refill too. Like they're both going to be like kind of grinding it out for a little bit if they can't find any major pieces.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see where Jobsat sends like the unit that it gets equipped with the critical fusion, right? Because it's so much stats, but at the same time, if you go phase, you're just leaving the board there. So
correct.
Very, very curious to see. I mean, plus the top deck, we got to see what's going to happen after this turn.
Oh man, Viper, he's cutting into close, trying to figure out which is the right trade. The idea was like, do you kill the mechanic or not, right? What do you think? Like he ended up just killing the Sabo. Do you think like he should have valued the mechanic a bit more?
I think prioritizing the survival of the Cunning Scythian is super important.
Yeah.
All right, so we did draw. Oh, actually, this is a really good draw for
Leviathan.
Yeah, Leviathan.
Oh, for Jobsat too.
Both of them got good draws actually.
Yeah.
Because now he can go with the critical fusion play or play the mechanic now and just try and like get a good upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes for this one to try and maintain board presence. I see.
Is this a turn where he gets a token? It might be. Because if he does, it's double buff.
Yeah, I think it's next turn. I can't remember.
Okay. So we'll see what he gets from the overclock itself.
It's it's
okay.
the shielded
Age
generator.
of shield generator. Yeah.
Shield generator. Yeah.
So not bad. The extra health, given it shielded, could help.
Yeah.
Helps with some of the trades, right? Which will be good.
Yeah, that one is probably gonna value trade so you can survive and get the buff.
Yeah. All right, man. So now we're just gonna wait to see what they draw, right?
Yeah.
We want to see what Viper draws. You want to see how this kind of plays out.
Honestly, I feel like in this spot I was a bit wrong because like this Leviathan draw itself is the entire refill that Viper needs, right?
Yeah.
So I think this might be. I don't know if it's a 2-off or 1-off in his deck, but yeah, he drew it.
No, it ends up working out big for him. I mean, I think it's a 1-off because the idea is like you play the 3 recruiters and the 1 Leviathan. It's like four cards of like engine drawing or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it might actually be a 1-off.
So it ended up being okay. That's good for him because you're right. You have the Leviathan. If you need to refill again, now it's in your Scipius, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is actually looking way better for Viper right now.
Yeah, this is like these guys are actually like slugging it out. There's like a full-on battle on the field. All right, what token is he gonna get? Probably defender, right? Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
he's ping.
It's for the ping, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I guess just respecting Rite of Redemption or like some of the other
Yeah,
cards.
because you already got hit by one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and he hits the recruiter. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna chip away the token into one of the units and bank.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an argument to bank the relic as well, but I think with the draw from the Leviathan Queen, you kind of want to hold on to your relic.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like this is the decision he's making, right? Does he bank the relic and keep like double engine, or just like Leviathan's enough? I would be surprised if he goes just recruiter.
I would be very surprised if it's recruiter.
Is there a world where you just play recruiter without banking, and then you just bank whatever you draw?
Possible, but the thing is, if you play recruiter, you kind of want to play whatever you draw on the board as well.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Like it's more likely that he just goes for the Leviathan here.
Yeah.
The difference between Leviathan in this current deck and like the CP from like last week or something.
Yeah.
Like that, this one is not like a card that is like core to the deck. You know, it's just a draw card most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes for the Leviathan. Let's see what we get off the top.
Draw 3.
Yeah, and also the CP is just loaded, so he probably has enough draw for the rest of the game. In theory.
Genetic
Just
Replicator.
genetic, yeah.
That's not bad. What does he draw? Forlorn Companion. And the Ruthless Juggernaut he has in his hand. Okay.
Yeah, so I think you definitely have to get rid of the Leviathan because it blows up like the opposing board for like low cost. Yeah, so you kill the Leviathan, but it's how you want to set up your board like into that, right? Like you definitely want to remove units, but you also want to develop your board thereafter.
Yeah. What's nice though is like he could bank the critical fusion, right? Because now he has Ruthless Juggernaut. So just reveal that, add a copy, and then you get the Spine Pulverizer.
Actually, that might be a really good play because it's very likely your Juggernaut sticks. Your Ruthless Juggernaut sticks,
Yeah. What does he trade to? Is it just the Mechanic and the Sentry to kill off the Leviathan?
Maybe Sentry and the Juggernaut token instead because the Mechanic will keep growing.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because it has the generator on it. All right, he's got to decide when he wants to bank.
He wanted to bank the Forlorn Companion, but he had to trade this away first.
Yeah.
Okay, so goes for this trade, plays the Juggernaut, banks the Forlorn Companion. Yeah, I think this is also fine.
Is it just in case the Juggernaut doesn't... you want to bank the fusion when you know you can attack with the Juggernaut. Is that what it is?
Possibly that, yes. Because you can just bank it next turn and then like get all the upgrades on the Juggernaut as well. So Outnumbered is one of my favorite cards from the set as well, but really not good right now because the Juggernaut has shielded.
Yeah, both the units have shielded. It's not the best. Does he just like burn the Replicator and then like wait till next turn?
I mean, I feel like you just need to hope that the Juggernaut has not enough to OTK you on the other side because there's physically no way to kill it or like remove it right now. So I guess you just develop board and then you hope. Right, throw the ball back in the drop set squad and see what he has.
Yeah. That makes sense. Man, this is a tough match for these guys right now. He doesn't have enough energy to do like the... Was there a world where he just plays Scipius, draws 3 again? Like, just show me like other cards? Because he's ending the turn with 3 extra... Oh, no, he just plays Relic. Okay, I see. Never mind.
Yeah, no, but the thing about playing just Sippy here is it's just going to be like a 3 energy, 3/3 draw 3.
Yeah.
And then you'd have no board. This Sippy deck is a bit different. You can't win without the board. Right?
Yeah. No, this is good. This was better. I thought he was going to end his turn with like so much energy left over, but because he has the Relic, he can clean use all of it, so that ends up being really good for him.
Yeah, but the ball is really in job set squad right now, because if I'm not wrong, in the bank there's a Spine, there's a Pulverizer.
That's all I remember. I don't think there's like repeater or anything like that.
Okay, I think no repeater cannon is fine. I think that's the one reason why he's still okay.
Yeah.
Viper's still fine.
But looking at Viper's hand, it doesn't seem like it's tight because like they're two good units on the board, but they have shielded. So it's like, what does he do?
There's actually literally no targets because even if Jobset chooses to play the Growl, it's also not a target.
Yeah, they're shielded.
Yeah.
So it's like super tough with what his hand. I mean, given any other board and like other matchups, you could argue these effects are great. Like they will get you so ahead. But given the situation, I mean, he even has the Asian Speculator, right? There's no relics. So it's like all these cards that are like good in certain situations can't do anything for him right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the reasons why myself and a lot of the other players in the game, we decide that Organ Core is currently like one of the best decks in the game.
Yeah.
Because it has high roll potential, it's powerful, and there's actually no real counter if you think about it.
Yeah.
There's like no like real like that there's no relic to remove. There's no like singular target removal that's good because it's so much shielded, you know. So Organ Core kind of can do everything and also can't really be beat by anything.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? It's either the deck itself is not like it's not operating with other decks having a Kryptonite. It just loses because it can't do what it wants to do, or just wins.
Yeah, I just want to highlight this play here from Dropset. Like, it looks like the 3/4 is going to trade away the 5/3, but it can't because it's a token.
Yep.
Yeah, this was actually like calculated on his part.
Yeah, no, very good play from him. He sets it up, can't take any damage from tokens, and I'm sure enough players have fallen into that trap that they all see it too, that like, you can't do that trade.
I mean, I feel like it's on the text, but a lot of the time you just don't actively realize
because
it.
it's not something that happens all the time,
Yes.
right? So then when it does happen, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's insta-losing, by the way. Alright, so from Viper's perspective, I mean, he literally can't play the best card in his hand to remove units. The Speculator does nothing. I guess you could just play the Sippy and draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Like go like Cunning Scipion, or go for this one first since you didn't bank a Tabula or whatever anyway. Just play this one, draw 3 cards, evaluate. But it's probably going to end up being just play more units on the board.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, what is it? It probably just trade the 3/4 in, bank a unit, play another Cunning Scipion.
Something along those lines, yeah. It's just going to chip away the board, soften it up a bit. Deciding on the bank, obviously the Speculator, since there's no relics in Dropset's deck. Play out likely the Cunning Scipion.
Yeah.
And once again, pray that Dropset doesn't have lethal. It's just back again.
But it'll be able to flood the board, and like next turn it looks like pretty aggressively, right?
Yes.
The Standard Bearer, Cunning Scipion.
The Repeater Cannon pickup.
Oh man.
Look at the damage. It is. I think it's lethal. Yeah, it's lethal. It's lethal. Wait.
He did equip it. He did equip it. I thought he was gonna bank it.
He banked it.
Did he bank it?
Yeah, he was kind of supposed to just put it on the mechanic, right? Yeah, put it on the mechanic and then bank. So it's 13 times 2, 26 plus 5 is 31.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
it's fine, man. It's fine.
It's a missed lethal. We'll see what happens.
It's fine. As long as he still wins, then it's fine.
We'll see. I mean, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Wait.
Giving a Viper a chance to come back could be dangerous.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was lethal, right? Like if you put the Repeater Cannon on the.
Yeah, so it's 13 times 2, 26.
Yeah.
Plus 5.
Okay, it was lethal. Quick math.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It should have.
Yeah, it will be fine if he wins.
I mean, Viper gets 1 turn of breathing room, right? So you never know what can happen here. He can kill off. I mean, the Scipius can trade in, right?
Yeah, now the Scipius can kill off the Juggernaut, which is not good.
Yeah, but it has to kill off the mechanic though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Does he get token?
Yeah, so basically he goes for the critical fusion, or is it? Oh, he just gets Repeater Cannon on the
Yeah.
Yes, Repeater Cannon on the grow. I mean, this is an insane board though, for what it's worth.
I think he just wins anyways.
Yeah, it's a mega insane board. I mean, we did miss a lethal, but at the same time, this is still an insane board.
Yeah. I don't think Viper can come back from this.
Oh, and
and he gets token. Yeah, this is done. This is done.
It's still kind of done. Just that it was kind of hilarious. They're like, yeah.
Is there a way out? Let's see. Magna helps.
Well, Magna can get rid of the Juggernaut, and then you die to the rest of the cards.
Magna to Juggernaut, outnumbered the Defender token.
Magna outnumbered, yeah. Magna outnumbered, double trade the 11-5.
Yes.
It's alive. It's alive.
So it's only 12 damage. You're alive, but
You're
there's
alive.
12 damage on board.
You're literally still alive, but barely breathing.
And he'll have a bunch of tokens that he could trade in next turn.
Yeah.
I think outnumbered is better than correction, but it looks like he's going for correction. What do you think? Which one do you think would have been better?
I would have gone for the outnumber, because the thing about the outnumber is it also adds units to the board, which benefit from the relic, right?
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not wrong, it's 2 relics there?
Yeah, there is.
So they're all 3/3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would definitely would have gone for the outnumbered, but I want to see what he's thinking here. See what he's thinking on this one. He goes for the double trade, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess he's going to go...
I mean, it's...
Let's see.
Come on. Oh, subjugate.
Wait, he's leaving the Juggernaut alive. Oh, he misplayed. He misplayed.
Oh.
He misplayed. I saw you on his face. I saw you on his face. With it, the moment he was like trying to bank. Yeah.
Oh, man. That was
a little bit of a game of throws on both sides.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Dropset still took away the victory. 1-0 up right now.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, there was a chance that Viper with another extra turn could have done something, right?
For sure, 100%.
He draws a Domina or something. He had the mass in hand. Maybe that gives him some kind of room to wiggle with. But, I mean, it did look like Jobset. Jobset did have lethal the 1 turn. But okay, he has 1 win. He literally needs 1 more.
He literally needs 1 more to take home the YGG Play Summit parallel tournament.
He has his Nehemiah. against there's a Scipius and an Augen Core.
Augen Core, yeah. So I talked to him a little bit. He thinks that Nehemiah is actually pretty much favored into everything except Shroud.
Really?
Yeah, he likes the deck a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so-
very interesting.
So yeah, I think we'll see him show some like I mean he's been drawing really well with the Nehemiah as
Yeah.
well. So maybe we get to see a repeat of that. He just needs to do it one more time.
Yeah.
And then
do you
it's
know
done.
why? Do you know why that is? That he likes the deck so much into all the matchups.
I just think he just thinks that there's high roll potential, and
Yeah.
then there's also like there's like counters to everything. Per
Yeah.
se. There's AOE, there's big chunky units, and then there's just like the basic play that wins most things, right? I mean, every deck kind of needs to have like the play, right? Augen Core has the mechanic, and then for Earthen they have the Steward into whatever.
Yeah.
So every deck has like the play.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, Viper has opted to swap it. He's going to move to the Augen Core instead of the Scipius here. Does it matter? Does the matchup get better for him?
I'm not exactly sure what Viper's list is, but I think he runs no snitchings. in
Oh,
his Augen
okay.
Core, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense then,
Yeah,
right?
so if he runs no snitchings in his Augen Core, like he's not so vulnerable to like Earthen's best turn 1, which is the Steward.
Yep. Oh, man. Okay. It could go. I mean, we've seen these matches happen quite a few times. It could get grindy. It could literally end in like 30 seconds.
Yep.
You don't know what to expect until you see the hands. But
check it out.
Viper is on the line. He's on the ropes. There is a chance that he gets knocked out. Jobsat is looking to take this victory and win. This could be it.
Let's see the opening hands. Who's going first?
All right. So if you're Jobsat, you're just looking for. Oh, he got the Reclamator. Is he mulliganing everything else?
Yeah, I feel like you definitely keep Reclamator. Thinking of keeping the Saboteur is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, he really respecting the Altar of Gaia,
Yeah,
right?
Steward of the Garden is found for our Earthen player. That's like the most important card
Yep.
in the matchup right now. Could win him 20k.
He drew the line. It's just
Yeah.
like Steward into Moonlit. If you have
Into
snitching, then I'll play
Nehemiah.
Altar of Gaia
Yep.
and just continue doing things.
So basically, he has a plan, right? He's like, then again, you can go second Steward right now, also after the first snitching. The
Yeah.
person gets snitching. Snitching is found. Whoa. Reclamator banked on turn 1. I guess really valuing the Saboteur to remove the Altar of Gaia.
Yeah. But what do you think about keeping the Black Market Sentry, right? It's just like you just need a body that will
Yeah.
threaten and can kill and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I realized in this matchup, if you miss on the workshop mechanic, something along the lines of like Sentry into like a coin bombardment or whatever is also good to affect the board. Yeah.
Is there like not a concern though of like getting trapped where like you just don't draw?
I think with this deck, it's unlikely.
Okay.
There's so many upgrades and stuff like that that you want to bank anyway.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. There's the Steward, so you know the no snitching is going to come. He's trying to decide what unit to bank. Is there any attractiveness to just trying to get the high roll with the Forlorn?
So usually what I like to do is like I like to play the Sentry first.
Yeah.
And then like play the Fallen after. Then I can choose the.
What is he? He banks Wong then?
I think you just gotta get rid of the Saboteur now.
Okay, and just like if Altar happens, Altar happens.
If Altar happens, Altar happens. Like personally, I would have never kept the Saboteur here anyway.
Yeah.
But the fact that he kept it, I think he has to divert from his initial plan. Decides to bank this card instead and go for the high roll right now. Are we gonna see
face this?
Kill switch? We want kill switch.
Kill switch is good too.
We want a kill switch.
What does he hit?
We get.
Oh, what is this? Fragmented? Fragmented plating.
This is the second time I've seen this on the broadcast, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fragmented. Yeah. Alright, so snitching on the Steward. I guess he does this because he thinks that like it's gonna be slowed down enough with one snitching on the Steward.
Yeah.
But Jobsat has another one, and then he drew a perfect pairing with the Steward as well in the Tanak.
Okay, that makes sense. Man, I wonder... Okay, so... What's nice for Viper, at least, is like he drew the Covert Prowler, so if he has to... it's only one battle ready. The shield pod will still be in the way.
Yeah, I would like
keep
everyone to
killing
turn their attention to Viper's camera after the second Steward is played. We might see a reaction.
All right, let's see. He gets a Lemmy's Irregulars. That could be valuable.
That's a card you actually can keep in your hand.
Yeah.
But I think he might bank it, yeah.
I think Jobsat's reading the card.
Yeah, I think he's reading the card. Yeah, it's a Lemieux card that we don't normally play.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
I just want to see. I'm looking at the camera. Like I'm looking to see does Viper does he react to it?
All right, Viper reaction in 3, 2. Oh no! Oh, okay, that's pretty mild. That's actually pretty mild.
Yeah, just like a mild like my eyebrow raise.
Yeah.
Like okay.
I'm gonna
okay,
let's go. He knew there was no reason to react.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna draw another snitch here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting, right? Do you assume there's no altar of Gaia. I mean, you kind of can't assume that, right? Because the guy just played 2 1-drops.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know.
Banking Wong, you were one of the first people that came into the scene that
my
told
God.
players, listen, if you have a line, it's okay to bank the Wong. Is it okay to bank the Wong?
I think it's okay to lose if you bang the Wong. No, I don't think you can bang the Wong here. I actually think you cannot bang the Wong here. But there are factually sometimes you can bang the Wong.
Yeah.
Not today.
Okay. So, I mean, the Saboteur has to go then, I guess. It makes no sense to hold on to it if you're at this point and just play it blank. You might as well just go for the Prowler.
Whoa, wait.
Okay.
Oh, this makes sense. Right. Then you can attack the...
He can attack, and then there's no defenders.
Yeah, no, this is correct. I just didn't... Yeah, this is correct.
good call on his.
This is correct, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's correct.
Draws into the Rite of Redemption.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this might be a good time to say that I think Viper's list does not run Take It or Leave It in its Organ Core.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think there isn't, so
Okay.
there's no chance you can go Take It or Leave It Wong next
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So then it really matters. I mean, he gets token, so that does cover any poor tempo, whatever.
It's really hard to bank for Viper right now though. Like the next draw, you want to keep the Rite of Redemption, but at the same time, you don't want to bank the Wong.
Exactly.
So it's kind of... It's tough.
That's going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see what... I mean, is there a question you just play Altar of Gaia, or like is Moonlit just like the default choice?
I mean, you could go like Moonlit now at double Altar next turn. Might be a bit too slow, but because you kind of want to play Nehemiah next turn, right? So possibly go Moonlit first.
Yeah.
But you also need to consider like the token is coming out for sure. So okay, so he decides to go for display.
Yeah.
Because he may want to go for a Nehemiah next turn.
I mean, it also makes sense too, because like he has the Shaymak in hand, so he very much prefers like.
I mean,
just getting
either way, some amount of healing is happening this turn. But with the pickup of the...
Does he repeater here? Attack with the Forlorn,
Yeah, I think it's
ping
possible.
everything for 1, play repeater.
Yeah, plus the salvage from the Forlorn Companion also shifts the upgrade over to... Yeah.
And that way he can clear. That's gonna be...
I actually want to talk a bit more about Job Set 10 as well, because like he just picked up the Take It or Leave It, so next turn might be a double Altar of Gaia turn into Terramac for just a full sweep.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's gonna be very powerful.
Yep, so going for the play that you mentioned, the Repeater Cannon to mop up some of the board.
What does he kill? It's just, well, it's both defenders, whatever gets defender.
Yeah, whatever gets defender. Doesn't have a choice. Yeah. So
Not bad. Not a bad pickup, though.
Yeah. Like, it gives this turn some, like, more power, because if not, it's just, like, kind of blank.
Yeah. Oh, man, and then you see, you'll see the next turn. I don't know, what do you see? Wong buff the Covert Prowler with Repeater Cannon?
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the ideal scenario, but at the same time, you do want to set up double of Altar of Gaia going into like Take It or Leave It.
Yeah.
Take It or Leave It plus the Terramac.
No, I think that line makes a lot of sense, and it's going to be really disruptive when it does happen.
Yeah.
This was good. I mean, the Repeater Cannon was a great pickup. We were concerned that like Jobsad wouldn't be able to do any, or Viper, sorry, wouldn't be able to do anything with his energy because he just had the Rite of Redemption. But you got to full use it properly, get good board presence, and now get a token.
Yeah.
All right, draws into another Moonlit.
Yeah, I think based on what I'm seeing right now, like since there is actually no real way to interact with the Covert Prowler, I think you just set up for the high roll next turn. I mean, set up for the big swing next turn. Yeah, since there's actually no real way to interact, he plays it super quick. I think he also sees it. He just knows that like this is like the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Viper showing the bank of the Saboteur.
He's still healing too. Is it worth the healing to make the Shaymak cheaper, or should he be holding on to those charges?
I think Jobset is just playing a little bit around like rally removal because he didn't know Viper banked the one Saboteur.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. Either way, that's going to be a very strong turn, right? Terramac Shield Titan, eliminate some units, and then the next turn into a very cheap Shaymak.
Exactly.
It's going to be very, very strong.
Yeah, so I think even if the board gets cleared, he gets to use Terramac twice next turn because of 2 relics.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong. So going for the Wong here, we obviously want the buff to be on the Covert Prowler.
Yes. All right, what does he get the Wong on?
99% of Wongs buff themselves here. just saying. 99% of Wongs buff themselves here. It's like a fact.
You're speaking with like PTSD.
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. Okay, that's a good pull though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Those are some good hits.
It could be a Prowler actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done the math, but it could be.
Could it?
It's probably just better, yeah. This is probably just better, yeah. Oh, it didn't buff itself, okay.
Okay. But it's still a unit that can attack, so that's good.
Yeah. So I guess we...
It's a unit that can live, by the way, even if it gets attacked by Terramech.
Yes. That's a very important thing.
All right.
I'm getting deja vu right now. I feel like I've seen this scenario a few times. yeah. Just hoping the Terramech's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think your point is super valid, whereby the 5/8 token is not going to die to one Terramech.
Yeah. But at the same time, there will be a lot of charges. There's 2 altar of guys, right? So that's going to be a big problem.
Yes.
I mean, there is a certain world where maybe you just pray your Forlorn Companion hits like a kill switch.
Yeah. I don't recall if there's any other upgrades in Viper's bank right now. I mean, he did pick up the Spine, which is really good with the Critical Fusion.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Is there something?
I don't think there's anything else.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, because he played the Repeater Cannon from hand,
Yes,
right?
yes. And like he didn't keep any. He
Upgrades.
banked the Reclamator right away because
Yes.
he didn't have any upgrades. So yeah, I think you're correct.
Yeah, so I think job set here, he has double Relic to proc the Terramech twice. Probably goes for the kill on the tree, on the Prowler, and the kill on the Wong.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. And on top of not just this alone, the fact that like there's a Cyrene, there's a Shaymak in hand that's cheap, like that's gonna cause a lot of problems.
The funny thing is actually, he's still not out of the woods yet because there is no defender. Right? So the Terramech is only the scariest when it has defender on it. That's where you need your Right of Redemption. But if they never have defender, you never need to kill it. Just kill the face.
Yes, you just race.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. He's activated both altars.
In hindsight, obviously, if we had both procs of the altar left, we could kill everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a hindsight.
I'm
Simply a
I'm
misdirection.
wondering what happened because like he didn't end his turn right away. I looked at his face. He looked like kind of like pressured.
Yeah.
And it feels like something.
Why did the...
Something didn't happen.
Oh, I think he healed the opposing unit.
I don't know.
Was that what happened?
Maybe.
Or maybe he was on the ropes and the new UI affected him a little bit. Yeah, I think might be a UI thing. He didn't.
So he gets to keep both units, but that's a problem because you can still see there's 3 charges on one of them, right?
Yeah,
so he
exactly.
didn't use the second one.
All right, let's start counting damage actually. Oh, but the good thing for job set is a defender was picked up.
Yes.
The defender, Planetfall. So overclock for 2. What are we getting? Kill switch.
Let's see.
Kill switch! Let's go!
That's going to be a big deal. That is going to be a problem from JobSat.
Is the Juggernaut going to spawn this turn? That's a big one, right?
No. Did it spawn? Yeah. Next turn, I think.
Okay. But it's kill switch. It's irremovable. Oh, shoot
Oh!
your own guy. You can shoot the... I think, can you shoot your own guy?
He can. No, target enemies.
You can shoot your own guy. Okay, everyone thought...
I wonder if
he...
he... Was it worth getting the Keth? I mean, I guess he wants to keep... He can pass the Foxtech drone, so he'll keep pinging
That's true.
But if he had the Keth Rexamine, he maybe salvage it onto like a big unit that gets the repeater cannon eventually.
I think the Keth might be a bit better here.
I think so too. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Kill switch.
Yep. I mean, JobSat did have that one blunder, I guess, with the Terramech Shield Titan, but he still has the counters. He'll be able to put Defender on the Terramech Shield Titan with the Moonlit, right?
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. It's still gonna be... Well, no, just kill switch.
The kill switch will just farm the entire setup. And we see that the Spine was banked and the Repeater Cannon was picked up.
So he's set up.
Next turn is like Omega Giga Lethal.
And we're done.
It's like Omega Giga Lethal if nothing goes wrong.
Yeah. No, you're right.
All right, we'll see how JobSat maneuvers out of this situation. I think there might be some draws here with Shaymak that could be possible.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Gonna heal.
They're gonna heal for the Flourish and the discounting on the Shaymak one more time. Shaymak's like, is it 0 yet? It's pretty cheap.
It's a 1 cost right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
He's gonna do this. So that's 2 procs of Terramech, right now.
Yeah. Yep, so he's activating Terramech. Okay.
Blowing up the big guys. Leaving the kill switch on the bot since he can't deal with it anyway. I guess that makes sense. Playing the Shaymak.
Answers.
Okay, he hits a Primea Conduit and a Wall.
I mean, it really depends what he targeted with the... so he banked the Land of Redemption.
Yeah, then he hit the 2 units, or the 2 right units, the Wong and the Defender token.
Defender token, yes. So leaving the kill switch on the bot since there was no hit anyway.
Alright, he gets the Primea Conduit.
Okay. Yep. Okay, this is not over. Yeah, the walls of the Earthen are in play.
Yeah. He has the combo, but he has a lot to get through before he
has a lot to
gets
get through, man.
Oh, man. I mean... what is the path forward? He has the Vox Tech drones on one, right?
Yes.
And kill switch. So the Vox Tech drones one wants to die first. You pass it, it pings, and then you
want
play another
play
unit
to pass it again.
Yeah.
But it's so mana inefficient, right? Because like you wanna play something like the Saboteur, but then you can't fit anything else other than the repeater.
Yes, yeah.
You don't want to play a repeater on these guys anyway.
No. I mean, I think it is legitimately bank the repeater, just play Ruthless Juggernaut, and you burn 2 energy.
Yeah, possibly.
But he could also trade the Vox Tech drones like 2 times.
Is there a world we just like eventually just give up on this Saboteur game plan because like it's too many relics, too many procs already?
Yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe. I don't know. Double Altar of Gaia is like sometimes a win condition in itself.
A single is already a win condition.
Yeah.
So we pass over this one to destroy the.
He's doing.
Oh no, he needs to salvage
he
it
needs
first.
To,
he
salvage
it first.
No, oh no, he didn't salvage.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So once you salvage it, you ping off the 2-1.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay,
Defender transfers over to.
Yeah. Oh, I got concerned for a second.
Yeah. I guess transfers over to the Shaymax since we know the Terramax dying for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, transfer it over to the Terramax so it can be used to block.
Oh,
regardless, it's dying. So
yeah, it's gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
But do you want to maximize defenders, right? Because then you're down 1 defender.
That's true.
Instead of having 2 defenders, you'll go down to 1.
Did the game just bug?
Oh no. Yeah, it looks like we ran into an issue.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, it does look like we might have ran into an issue with a bug. We'll take a quick second to see what happens.
This one, I think it's a known issue if I'm not wrong. Like it happens very randomly, but
with the overclock on the
Forlorn Companion in particular.
Oh, with the salvage or something.
Yeah, because it's happened to me a few times, but like it's very random and unpinpointable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how they go from here. But yeah, just based on this current board, I think definitely Jobset is ahead, right? Because there's really too much for Viper to get through.
Sure. But it's not like in a point where Jobsat also has lethal, right? It's just like he's in a winning situation.
Yeah. I mean, like there's also the play of just like you bang the repeater cannon and then you play critical fusion on the Forlorn. And clear off some stuff. That's also definitely a play.
All right, we're gonna just take a quick second to see what's up. Just hold out for us for a second.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do like a reset or something.
Yeah, it might be. All right. They have decided. Let's see what they decided. All right, they're coming back to us. So we'll hear the decision in a second. But there was a plan for this. We have a set of players that didn't make it to day 2 that we put together, so that they'll look at the board stay and decide like, okay, who wins? Is it worth a rematch or that player is gonna win?
I mean, like just from looking at it, it looks slightly in the favor of Jobset.
I feel like me personally, I could see the argument for Jobsat winning or a rematch. Like rematch, I could understand a rematch because he didn't have the board to win. But he was by far in a.
I don't think it was 100% clear before as well, because like there's definitely a way for Viper to clear off most of that board. Because the kill switch would just kill anything on the board. And then like we could do critical fusion on the Forlorn Companion and then just trade a few things. So like the board will be like, it will not look like that. After this turn.
Yeah, but if Jobsat gets the win. That's it.
That's it. Jobsat gets the win. That's it. Which is a bit like anticlimactic, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. He did play. I mean, he had a very good setup. He had the Terramech. He had the double. I mean, the Terramech was gonna die, but the double Altar of Gaia is just so massive.
Yes.
It's very, very powerful. It almost gives like I think I said it before, like a New Dawn effect, where it's just like you can outgrind because like anything your opponent does, you just outlive it. You have the most health by the time both players run out of their decks. Like, you have way more health than the other player, and you can just keep healing yourself, and you're good.
Yeah, I feel like Altar of Gaia is like one of the most pivotal cards in the mirror, and also like you said, to grind out random matchups, but in the mirror as well. Like one side has like Altar of Gaia, one side doesn't. You're just allowed to do so much more, right? I think that's where the Shaymax come in, because we saw it was so easily just like 1 cost, 2 costs. So that's probably one of the most efficient draw engines that pairs well with something that you already want in your deck, which is the Altar.
Yeah. No, that card is very, very strong. Okay. We're just going to keep waiting and see what's up. They're all deciding it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That matchup was tough. I mean, I don't know. If you were Viper, there's still the chance. There's always a chance that you can like critical fusion and get
100%.
the OTK, right? Like that's always off.
I mean, the game was not over for sure. It was just like in a position whereby there are like conflicting opinions on who could be ahead and all.
Yeah.
Definitely not over. I honestly, if I were to have to play that matchup again, I would be a bit more upset from the Earthen side actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Earthen without the Steward of the Garden definitely doesn't get to roll as hard as the Organ Core. Organ Core has more ways to high roll in the other game outside of like just one card.
Yep, for sure. All right, well, while they're deciding that, we're waiting. What have been your takeaways, I guess, from this tournament?
Yeah, so this tournament is interesting because like even though it's like right after a patch, right? I also think the meta in this tournament is like what I would like to call just a pocket meta.
Yeah.
Because it's not. We are meta gaming for 16 people.
Yeah.
So like when we prepared for this tournament, it was like, oh, what do we expect X player to bring? You know, but like in a field of like maybe an open or like 128 players, you can't really predict exactly what everyone else is gonna bring. So your brings might be a bit more generic, right?
Yeah.
So for this tournament, I think a lot of our decision making was based on who the opponent is out of these 16 people, and it's a lot easier to do that when there's less people.
That makes sense. Do you think we're also in a state, because both this tournament last year and this year happened like right after a patch?
Yeah.
Do you think there's still room to grow? Like not everyone has tried anything like maybe a bit crazier outside. I think like you and a few others brought one of the craziest decks, which was like the Defender of Gaia OTK,
Shoshana,
right? Yeah, Shoshana. So like, do you think there's still room to be discovered here?
So I feel like for example, I brought a Shoshana deck to this tournament, right? Like it's one of those things which kind of only works in this tournament.
Okay.
Because it's not exactly an amazing deck, but it's a deck that like works on the fact that like people might not be experienced playing against it. So it's like a one deck wonder, one tournament wonder kind of deck.
Yeah.
But I think in general the Deception meta is still relatively open.
Yeah.
Right. Like I mean, even before the Sippy nerf that we had recently, it was already like people were already debating like what should they play, what are the different decks they can have in different lists.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm just gonna off the top of my head mention that like Shield Pot Cash is a card that I think we will see a lot more in the coming weeks.
Okay. Yeah, you can see right now on the screen they're all discussing. We'll see what happens.
See Veen on the screen.
Yep. No, I mean, it makes sense. It's a serious thing to discuss and see what happens, right? But let's see what they end up deciding. It is very crazy. I mean, it's unfortunate that we're in this situation, but it looks like they're all discussing it out, which is good.
Yeah. I mean, the ideal scenario is, in my opinion, in this scenario, I would say just go for the regame because it's not 100% clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's definitely a lot of factors that could happen, like draws, top decks, random high rolls.
I think the argument is sound, right? Like if we got a rematch, I wouldn't be like, oh, shocked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll see what ends up happening, though. There's a lot of players on the floor discussing it and seeing what happens. Okay, so we have a decision. It actually comes with some involvement from the players. We're going to do a rematch.
Okay.
We're going to do a rematch and see what happens.
Yeah, so just to remind you guys, the score is currently still 1-0 to drop set. Yeah, 1-0 to drop set.
All right.
Won the first game. So now we're going to do a rematch of that one.
Yep. So there was a lot of craziness still that happened in that game. So you might get a totally different game even though it's a rematch, right? Like stewards, there was the double steward, double snitching.
Yeah.
Earlier,
double
Peter
steward, double
Ganning.
snitching, and then we were calling for kill switch, and he hit the kill switch.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see the eventual outcome of that whole kill switch fiasco, but like hopefully the next replay, the rematch would have some like
just as exciting. Yeah.
I kind of don't want to see a steward of the garden blowout. Like that's a bit more one-sided.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm very happy that they decided on a rematch. It's cool to see. Like, you know, obviously you don't want to end on a tournament like that. It happens. But no, good. I think it goes hand in hand with what you were saying, right? A lot of our players like know each other personally now. They've played a lot of games against each other. They also want to see like a win in like a way that they feel like, you know, it was worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's really interesting, like when you're competing with like everyone that's like your friend, right? It's harder to draw the line sometimes because like if you're competing with someone that you do not know, you can be a bit more like, I wouldn't say ruthless, but like you can be a bit more like clear cut. You know? But like if the guy is like your friend, like your literal friend, like sometimes the line's a bit blurred sometimes.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. So you see them readying up right now, Jobsad and Viper. What, I mean, like, is there anything that runs through your mind after that level of stress? Like,
I think. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself in the player's shoes. I feel like Jobset probably felt he was ahead. I know he's definitely thinking that he was a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
So like the guy that was a little bit ahead, having to do a reset. The funny thing is I experienced this versus him a few times as well. Like we just happened to be like versus him. So I think he's mentally a very strong player by the way. So I think he's gonna be fine. Viper on the other hand, I guess just has to keep his calm. He had to win 2 games anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Viper's a seasoned competitor for sure, so I think he's gonna be fine.
No, that's good. It's good to see.
Well, let's see the Mulligans. Organ Core goes first. Do they hit?
Not that good for Earthen so far. This is his second mulligan.
Yeah, let's
He
see.
opts to keep the take it or leave it this time, just in case what? In case it's bad?
No, I respect it because it lets you get out the early Nehemiah. Alright, let's see the hands.
Alright, we're going back into
Pretty good.
this. Not that great for Job Sad.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's actually way
it's
worse.
okay.
I mean, I think it's actually way worse for Jobs, which is really weird, right? Because way worse means no steward of the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Viper doesn't have much going on either.
Yeah,
At least
I
right
mean,
now.
we see the Wong again, but I did mention that he doesn't have Take It or Leave It in his deck, so the Wong is going to be trapped in hand for at least until turn 5.
Yeah.
Banks the critical fusion because probably just wants to hold on to the Reclamator for maybe turn 3.
Yeah. Well, he had the same option last time,
Exactly.
remember? And he did the Reclamator this time. He's like, let's do the fusion
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah, so next turn is actually it's quite simple for Viper.
Oh, that's annoying.
We didn't see a steward on turn 1, so are we safe to bank the snitching?
He's
We
gonna
decided
bank
to save
it.
to bank the snitching, yes.
Do you think Jobsad goes Cunning Diplomat into Take It or Leave It Steward? Or?
It's possible because there's like double Take It or Leave It as well. Plus, he's not at risk of bombardment yet.
Yeah.
As well, right? It's only turn 3.
Oh, is he gonna bank it?
Oh, he's gonna go Tioli, Nehemiah.
Oh, he has a second one now.
Yeah, he's gonna go Tioli, Nehemiah. So I think that if he does this play, it's basically what he wants to do is he's gonna go Altar of Gaia next turn, value trade.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, basically he's gonna go Altar of Gaia, value trade, and drop the Shemax down to as cheap as possible, as soon as possible.
Yep. And then just recycle his hand.
Yeah, basically recycle and reheal. Yeah, so this play is only possible because the Altar Gaia gives him like some breathing room, but we do see the pickup of the Forlorn Companion, which can make miracles happen.
Oh man, I'm
card is-
on edge. I hope
Yeah.
we don't get any crazy things with the interactions with this card again.
I mean, then again, there's also the world you just play the Faceless Pulverizer. As
Yeah.
to make a unit a 7/7, right?
So then it's like you just trade, and then like now the Nehemiah can't just heal itself with Altar of Gaia and do the Shamak plays and stuff like that.
I'll for sure go for the Forlorn Companion and try to roll my way to victory. But we'll see what Viper.
What does he bank if he goes for the 4-line? Like you don't want it to be Reclamator, right?
Yeah, you probably don't have. Okay, if you do it like this, is he just burning burning 1 energy or?
Yeah.
Probably just burning 1 energy, right? If he's doing this.
Yeah.
He could do something like, I'm just thinking out loud right now, like play the Forlorn Companion, don't overclock, and just play the Pulverizer on the...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That could be done too.
Okay, he's not doing it, he's just going for this one.
Okay.
We'll try to swing into the Nehemiah, I assume. Or not.
Is he not gonna attack?
If he doesn't attack, he's not vulnerable to Red of Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dropset can block with the 2. Okay, goes for this one. I think his consideration to not attack was because he's not going to be vulnerable to Red of Redemption.
Yeah, I think that makes sense because
Yeah.
you can't even attack with the shield pod, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see what gets decided. He lets it go.
He lets it go. Wow.
Does that surprise you?
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, I did not expect that to happen. That's actually kind of...
Not a
I'm actually
scratch.
extremely surprised he let that go.
Yeah.
Because I thought the idea was to... I guess there's no value trades with the altar of Gaia, right?
I guess, but
Yeah.
like... But if you draw a defender like you drew the Moonlit here, right?
Exactly.
There's so much more value now.
Yeah, I'm relatively surprised he let that
Wow.
one go. We'll see how he plays this one out from here.
Yeah.
How bountiful.
Okay. I guess he's going in all on like a Shamak strategy, right? And like
Yeah.
the idea is you don't have to worry about a 7/7 for the rest of the game, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the idea of why he let that go.
If a Moonlit gets played, like if he assumed he draws a defender, which is like ideally Moonlit, right?
Yeah.
Then it's only a 4/4. Then he loses technically a 2/2 defender with the shield pod and loses a 4/4 versus losing 1 unit, maybe?
Maybe. All right, so now our options are it's Growl or the Companion. I think just gonna go for a Growl here.
Does he only has he has critical fusion only in the...
I don't think he's gonna go for the equip.
Yeah,
he's just gonna play it as a shielded
yeah.
unit. That's difficult to remove because this is into the Wong turn.
Yep.
We building or fighting?
Okay. Yep,
Yeah,
he's
it's
gonna
nothing
pass.
anyway. So. Alright,
Gets
gets the
token
token. The Exert Dominance token, yeah.
I mean, when there's no Nehemiah now it looks even better to get
I think it's actually
the
strong
arm.
here, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it's really strong here.
There's the spine. There's a Rite of Redemption, but nothing to you know, make it work with. Does he just Shamak?
Actually, Jobset's plan was good, but the thing is, in the face of an opposing 7-7, like, your Nehemiah trades over nothing, right? So you'd heal nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole plan is now he's stuck with a bunch of cards that are a bit too clunky.
It's very awkward.
Yeah, this could be Viper's window to come back.
He can't actually play Shamak. He's at 5, it'd be at 5 energy, can't put 1 damage.
He can't play the Shamak at all.
Yeah. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, so I understood the game plan from the start, but Viper just simply playing the Pulverizer on the Black Market Sentry changed the entire...
Yeah. He could still play Moonlit. If he plays Moonlit, like at least one card will live, right? Because not both of them can trade into Moonlit. You have the Shield Pod.
Yep.
It's not ideal, though.
He might just Spore, actually.
That's what I was wondering, too.
Yeah, he's just going to Spore here.
Okay.
Rack up counters on... He's actually low-key hoping that like he gets hit in the face because he needs to start healing.
Yeah. And then if anything important is on the field still, like he could arguably hit it with Rite of Redemption.
Yeah, Viper just checking his token counter. It's not enough yet to bring out the token distance, so decides to bank the spine and likely just play the Wong.
Yeah. Putting in the middle so his units will stay alive. 1 more turn, 1 extra turn.
Open for business.
Organ Core Wongs are insane. He usually draws 3 cards.
Yeah, there we go. 1, 2,
And the last one is the upgrade on the back. Oh, it's not.
Okay, so 2.
Mailings and...
Rite of Redemption.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where does the buff go?
Okay, that's the best one, actually. Yeah, but he's probably still going to trade into the Steward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he kind of knows that he shouldn't be hitting face. I mean, this is also an obvious trade, but like, hitting face also gives Jobset ways to heal up to play the Shaymax, which is not what you want.
Okay, draws Gafar the Vigilant.
Yeah, Jobset is in a really bad spot right now.
He can Rite of Redemption the token, and then Gafar the Vigilant trade.
Yeah, I feel like this is a trading Gafar. Doesn't sound good, but I think it's actually a trading Gafar.
Instead of like hitting face, right?
Yeah, it's a Gafar into... Yeah, I mean,
and then just heal it.
Yes. Actually, that makes the most sense. Yeah, I think you're 100% correct here. Like, you go bank the Shaymak and then just... No, sorry, bank the Moonlit, right? Go Gafar into Wong and then heal it up twice, then Rite of Redemption on the
6/4 armed
the
token.
armed unit, yes. Then your Shaymaks are ready to go next turn in theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he spots the line as well. Yep. Good play. Yes. This was actually really important. Like, actually picking up this Gafar was way more important than I initially thought. Like, because it lets you start like the heal train.
Yeah. Because he's been desperately trying to do that. He's trying
Since turn 3 actually.
Yeah. He's had the Shaymax in hand, trying to set it up. He thought that Nehemiah would just easily get him there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't. But this way, he can do that and be ahead. Technically, be ahead on board.
Oh, he didn't use the Rite of Redemption. Okay, so not using the Rite of Redemption here. What is the logic behind this? Does he want Viper to over-invest into 1 unit before clearing?
I guess, yeah.
It's possible, right? I mean, instinctually, you want to get rid of a 6/4 armed.
But is it over-investing? Viper just puts another token in between the Grawl and the
I'm
thing.
trying to think where his head is at if not using this Rite of Redemption.
Oh, that's
He did have spare energy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
Wait, no, did he not? Can we not count? It says 0. So maybe not.
Wait, did he not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I guess he only had 5.
Oh, he only had 5.
Yeah.
I guess that was on us.
We mistaken.
That
Yeah.
was on us. Yeah, we thought he had 6.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right, then with that in mind, I mean, he might have to still use it next turn, right?
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Right, let's see what we get from the roll here.
Okay.
I'm very inclined to pick a Keth here, actually. But I can't remember what's in the waste. Yeah, Keth seems like the best.
I don't think there's anything relevant in waste right now.
So we do need to play something else. It's kind of risky,
Does
right?
he trade and then no snitch his own token?
Oh, I like that, actually.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I actually like that play a lot. Like, there's not many things to no snitching after, like, the Steward of the Garden anyway.
He gets to preserve the Rite of Redemptions in his hand.
Yep. I like that play a lot, actually.
He's gonna go face. He'll just...
Stand behind Malachite.
Oh, no, because the token was spawned.
Yeah, just kill.
So that's fine.
But
that's
still,
fine.
the no snitching was kind of nice.
I actually do like the play you mentioned, the no snitching on the token.
Yeah. No, but this ends up working great.
It's a bit risky as well, because like now if the 2/3 dies, the Meilings will die as well.
Yeah.
But I guess he's just saying that the Meilings, the 2-3 will not die on the board. Which is very likely, I guess.
You can make the Shaymax cost 3 because he has 1 heal himself.
Yeah, so the Shaymax costs 3. He can technically play both, but I don't think he will. I think he'll like play... Maybe he just goes for max healing and plays 1. Like he can play Altar of Gaia first to heal a little bit more.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But this situation is very risky, right? Like, do you want to max out the efficiency of your Shaymax? Because if you do and you still don't hit your out, you kind of just wasted mana playing
What is he
Altar of
looking
Gaia.
for?
Spore?
Yeah.
He's looking for another
It's
Spore,
just
right?
spores, right?
Yeah, a Bombardment.
I was thinking, like, my mind went to Bombardment, but then he needs to take it or leave it too, right?
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
needs
have enough
literally take
energy.
it or leave it plus Bombardment off the top.
Or Spores.
So like if you commit to, it's kind of weird, like if you commit to
Swiftly
Altar
now.
of Gaia right now, you need to,
Yeah, he
you're like
did
using
commit.
2 energy to, well I mean it's the same I guess. Wait no, it's not the same. Committing to 2 energy right now to reduce by 1.
So then he's using Rite of Redemption.
He's gonna play the Shaymax roping, he's got 10 seconds left.
Shaymak and Rite of Redemption.
Shaymax to draw. Spores unplayable. Oh, got to take it or leave it. Banks.
It just plays double. Oh no, yeah, Rite of Redemption.
Rite of Redemption on this 6-2. May or may not play the defender.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's gonna go into double Shaymak.
He's gonna go double Shaymax right now, yup.
From the earth.
Hopefully he gets to draw his outs for the following turn. Spores is not found.
No.
Relic repurposing redundant. But we do pick up a Terra Glider.
Yeah.
Which could be Terra or Terra Mac.
Yes.
Next turn.
That's very true. Looking at Viper's hand, I'm just trying to decipher what the options are. Seems like there's a lot that can be done. I mean, the Shaymaks are like, they don't like threaten to win the game, but they're annoying to trade into still.
Yeah,
They're 5/5s.
You don't even want to trade in them, but
Yeah.
like you kind of have to because they're gonna trade away your bot so efficiently,
Yes.
right? Yeah, we need to remember that there's a Cathraxamine on the workshop mechanic. Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess he's gonna try and find something with.
Is it just like a Forlorn roll first?
Yeah, Forlorn roll first. What do we even want here? Kill switch.
Oh, I feel like scared putting it next to the Mailings because what's he? Well, he gets to choose, right? So you just never choose Graphene.
Okay, so it's kind of hilarious. We have 2 batteries in play potentially right now.
Yeah, the
But
Nanite would be great if it
For future.
Yeah, if it worked. But it doesn't work in the waste right now either, too. So not too much. But the stats are nice.
Okay, so
It'll live through a spores.
yeah, this feels like just a wasted Cathraxamine, right? Like you just you still need to double trade regardless, or play Rite of Redemption.
Yeah,
I'll do that. I'll do that and then trade and play Rite of Redemption. Yeah.
I always
and then he just plays the Grawl.
Plays the Grawl. I am not sure if he's planning to equip something from the bank. I think at this point you can afford to do that. Yeah, just grab the spine.
Okay.
I think it does
Just
stick
put
though.
pressure.
It does stick, yes. It does
Yeah,
definitely
that's a
stick.
lot of damage.
Yes, it's a lot of damage. This turn was actually very well navigated by Viper, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a very well navigated turn. Bombardment pickup is, well, it's massive actually.
Bombardment.
Massive pickup.
He has 7 energy to work with.
Yeah, I mean, the previous turn I was thinking go for the role of Terramac or Terra.
Yeah.
But like if you do Bombardment right now and play a defender in the way, you are relatively safe.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. He just play the Conduit.
Yeah.
Bombardment.
What is the upgrade on the Fallen Companion again? Is it
The self-repairing nanite.
Ah, okay, okay. So it's not anything.
Yeah,
too
that'll
crazy.
work. That'll clear the whole board. The Grawl will go to 2 health, then it'll get the nanite, go to 3 health. You'll have a 3/3 Premier Conduit? That's not bad.
It's a 3/3 Primary Conduit, so it's actually perfect.
Yeah.
In theory, if there's no other upgrades. So yeah.
Let's see if that's what he decides
Swiftly
he wants
now.
to do. It looks like it.
Yeah. He's going for the bombardment.
Okay.
Clearing out everything, but the Grawl, Nanite moves over to the Grawl due to salvage.
Yep.
Plays the Premier Conduit to contest the 11-3 on the board.
Not bad. I mean,
Not
given
bad, not
everything equal, that's as good as it can be, right?
Yeah.
And then he hopes for a nice Terra Glider roll.
There's actually no... Oh, does he have a Faceless Pulverizer? He doesn't. There's a play here whereby you can grab the Prowler from your deck to hit into this There's a Prowler in the bank, my bad. There's a Prowler in the bank
Okay, okay.
to hit into the 3-3.
Oh, I see.
But you're not playing the Ruthless Juggernaut this turn, so I think he has to weigh the options there. Not sending this 11-ish damage phase is...
Feels criminal.
It feels criminal, yes. No, but at the same time, you have to evaluate like if you can kill the guy on the next turn.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly. Like, is it worth, like, you know...
Yeah, is it worth like pushing
taking
the
something
damage
out of your
now?
tools? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because if you push the damage now and like there's a chance for lethal next time, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go.
He's gonna go for it. Get Covert Prowler from the bank. Spine goes back down to 11 because you pulled something from the bank.
Yep.
3-3 trades into 3-3. 11-3 slams to the face, setting up potential lethal over 2 turns.
Putting him at 17. Gobset does have 2 Altar of Gaias.
Yeah. What's the pickup? The pickup is the
Jesus.
Terramech!
Oh!
No one needs to roll!
That's a big one. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's gonna be
He's
huge,
gonna have
man.
3 Altar of Gaias on board.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
So he can basically use one Altar of Gaia to remove the with Terramech to remove the Growl on the board, and then I think just do a bit of math and see how much you want to heal your face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think there might be some weird amounts of lethal possibilities.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about how strong double Altar of Gaia is.
Triple.
How strong is triple Altar of Gaia?
Triple, yeah. Honestly, to be completely frank, the only reason why you run Rite of the Redemption for this matchup is just for the Terramech.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's literally for the Terramech.
Yeah.
Everything else is manageable.
I mean, it will get banished, right?
Yeah, it will get
because like the Rite of Redemption is in the hand, but eliminating the threat that is the Grawl is really big.
Yeah. Honestly, if you did the math and you were thinking like maybe that's not heal phase at all, you can set up for a very big Terra turn next to the Terra.
Yeah.
Glider. Like save all the counters.
Even
as
if
much
he
as
gets
possible.
a low roll on the Solarium Stalwart, it's still a lot of stats
Yeah.
you can distribute.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
So Viper here, just checking.
Okay.
100% chance you play Rite of Redemption
Yep.
here. The Juggernaut is actually a really insane unit to play on an empty board.
Yes. Especially with the Repeater Cannon and Faceless
Yep,
Pulverizer in
yep.
hand, that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah. He's just trying to figure out like what he wants to bank, because there are some worlds where you want to like equip and upgrade manually from hand on the Juggernaut, then attack, then grab Repeater. So it's like a bit bigger already on the first attack.
I see.
Yeah. A little bit confusing, but you'll see it play out, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense to hold on to the Repeater, right? Because then that'll be the first one that attacks.
Yep. It's like you either, you equip it first or it's about the same.
He's seeing the Nanite. So we do have like the bug where the Nanite can't be played from waste. So I think he was expecting to use that energy on it. Unfortunately cannot.
Yeah, but he gets a token.
Yep.
Here, I think, 3/6. Could actually go for the 4/4 as well, but I think different ones are good in very different situations. I think Viper's just deciding he wants to go hard on protecting his Juggernaut right now. Viper plays the Cathraxamine as well, so I feel like if there's no defender, this is like really Omega.
This is
Giga
game.
lethal.
This is game if he
It's
doesn't
like-
hit a defender.
It's like 40 damage, I think.
Okay, so the question is, does he heal himself and play the Shaymak, or does he roll with the Terra Glider? Like, what is the sequence of options?
I feel like if you are playing Shaymak here, you're actually looking for something very specific to remove the Juggernaut.
Okay.
If there's actually nothing like that exists in your deck, you just go for the Terra.
Okay.
The Glider first.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Go for
yeah.
the
And then you
Glider.
go for 7 and
Go for
see.
7, go for Terra. You win a 50-50, then you win many random rolls, and
Okay.
that's the plan. Because like if there's literally nothing in your deck that you can search for, there's no point drawing with the Shaymak.
Yeah,
now.
he needs to hit something or it's game over. Like
guess he's-
Repeater Cannon
yeah.
and Cathraxamine with a Ruthless Juggernaut, that's game.
Like, as in, we are talking about this because we know the hand, but realistically at this point in the game, there's bound to be upgrades
Sure.
in the bank for sure. Alright, he's going for the roll. Are we going to hit the 50-50 off the
7.
bat? Or is it just Terramech?
Oh, it could be 6 for Terramech. How many is he picking? What does he get? He gets a Shaymak.
Went for 6.
He
Got the
did go
Shaymak.
for
He
he
went to
did
go
go for a
6.
Terramech, yeah.
Answers.
Oh, that's not it.
You got Tanak. Alright, what is the Tanak Hail Mary
Swiftly
here?
now.
He has not a lot of time to decide how he wants to play
Tanak
this
needs
out.
to get defender. Right, I think
Yeah.
Tanak needs to pull a defender here that can be fit into the curve, a 2 cost or less defender.
He might be trying to Shaymak. I think he's trying to Shaymak because he's healing himself.
Okay. Can he make it? He can make
Yep.
it. This is a full cost Shaymak, which means no other energy can be played. And because
Oh,
we know
there's the defender.
the hand of Viper, we know this is going to be Omega Giga lethal.
This one's gonna be over.
We're going to go to 1-1.
It's gonna be 1-1. Viper has brought it back up. That is crazy.
He's just making sure to do it in the right
I mean,
order,
there's tons of defenders that Tanakh can randomly hit, but there's also tons of cards that he cannot hit.
Exactly. But we're just hoping that it's meant to fail.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a ton of damage.
Yeah, Viper's just making sure he does this correctly. Yeah. Well, there's like a few ways to do this, but this is just Omega
This is a
Giga
ton
Lethal.
of damage.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to
Stand
a game
behind Malachite.
3. A game 3 in the final.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
The parallel
This is
tournament
it?
at
I
YGG
like
Play
going to a
Summit.
game
Yeah,
3.
I like going to game 3 as well. What is the game 3 matchup? It's Nehemiah versus Sippy.
Versus Sippy.
Yeah, let's go.
That'll be a cool one. Oh, man. That'll be very cool. The high-density genetic replicator with some of like the changes and stuff like that will be very interesting to see against the Nehemiah. Especially because like there's like no formidables and all that stuff. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, formidables aren't really being played.
Yeah, it used to be when people played this matchup, they went Terra Glider, spawn a big guy, and then play Formidable. But with the change to Terra Glider being that you have to float energy to spawn something really big, it's become less of a prominent play. Yeah. So the 4+4 play is less of a thing right now. But yeah, also, realistically, there's just no space in the deck right now.
Yeah, because like it's opted for the formidables, which is like aggression/stall.
Yeah.
For like a little bit more controlled bombardment, right?
Exactly.
Bombardment, Rite of Redemption, and stuff like that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So we're running like 2 Spores, 2 Bombardment. We've now added 3 Tanakhs to the deck.
Yeah.
There's literally
2 Rite of Redemptions.
2 Rite of Redemptions, triple Shaymax, and
Yeah.
then the original Altar of Gaia package. There's literally no space to play anything in the deck.
Man, Earthen lists always feel like so tight.
Yeah.
Right? There's always like, whatever your engine is, it's all or nothing. You have to play that thing.
All right.
But I will say I like the Shaymac.
Yeah, I've been a very big fan of Shaymac ever since. I mean, I like cost reduction.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just very good. It's like, it's a 5/5, but it's basically like cheaper Wong sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? In most situations. So it's actually a really good synergy with your Altar of Gaia.
It's very, very interesting. Okay, we're going to be going down to one match.
Aggro Sippy, man. Aggro Sippy in the finals of this tournament. It's not something I expected.
Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, counted it out given the nerfs.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, but Viper found a way to bring it and do real work with it. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah. I'll be completely honest, I think that most of us like that faded Sippy were like thinking that, okay, so this is sort of like a bombardment meta.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that a deck that just puts random small guys on the board can win.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Sippy is also the deck that buffs things out of range of 3 very easily.
Yeah,
and with the new change to the, you know it better than me, the text. Yeah, the change
It's like whenever anything that is like buffing health or attacks with, it's more prominent health in this situation. When they are removed from the field or the effect fades, then it just goes down to a minimum of 1.
But with that being said, we're going into the final game of the tournament.
Oh man,
Cislius versus Nehemiah.
It's all or nothing
for
for
all the
these
marbles,
players.
for the 20k prize money.
This is gonna be awesome. Let's see what we get.
All right, keeping the spores makes a lot of sense. There's also probably some reason to keep the relic repurposing as well.
Yeah, right? I mean, that used to be like a keep in this matchup more often just because you want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It's nicer than holding on to a Saboteur because it's so cheap.
I think because you're going first, you really just need to keep what you think you really need. And he decides to hold on to this, right?
Yeah.
He's going full mulligan for the Steward.
We'll see what he gets. Viper's still deciding his mulligans.
Viper
Genetic
found
correction, is that something you... Yeah, at first I was like, do you not keep that? Because it's like very good if he turbos into like
I think his first instinct, as you saw, was to like push it back. But then he probably is thinking like, actually, I already have the curve. I think this is fine. Yeah, he keeps basically the... What I would like to think actually is kind of nice hand.
No, yeah. All right, let's see what we get going.
No Steward of the Garden found, but it's actually likely that it's
double
not found.
spores.
Yeah, because he kept so many cards, right?
Yeah.
So we have the hand for Viper here. Borderline perfect actually in this matchup.
Yeah.
Viper glad to see no Steward of the Garden.
This is like the hand that used to, you know, on ladder at one point make people rage, right? You play the Relic, then you play Magna, and it's just like...
This is the turn 3 concede hand on ladder. But over here, it's not.
I mean, triple spores for a job set, that's got to extend the game quite a bit, right?
That for sure will extend the game, yeah. So this is actually not as one-sided as we think, right? As much as one Spore Bank is interesting. Interesting Spore Bank there.
This is going to be interesting because, like, yeah, the Spore Bank, but he also has double Spore, double Relic Repurposing. Like, I wonder, I mean, Jobshead will take some chip damage here and there, but like he's going to be able to kill off both relics if he holds onto the thing. Like Viper will see one go and then just play another one later. If they're both gone, that's kind of crazy. And at the same time, Spores clearing a board, then rebuilding a board and having it cleared again.
Actually, I think there's a small mind game here, especially because both of them are good players.
Yeah.
Right? Because good players tend to not play around second copy of said card.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so, like if you see a Spore, you maybe don't play around the second, and you never play around the third.
Yeah.
So there's actually like logic to keeping 3 Spores. Right, and also the same logic with the whole like keeping double relic repurposing as well.
Yep.
Yeah, but of course, I feel like some of these cards are so like relic repurposing. If you don't use it here, it's really gonna be difficult to use.
Yes.
But we have a perfect target for it right now because the relic is played on turn 2.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see most likely.
It's also nice too because like, I mean, just because we can see the hands.
Yeah.
Like Viper doesn't have anything super great to play on 3. Like the Magna is normally the go-to, but like nothing's gonna get destroyed. Like you can draw a card. Like okay.
This turn is interesting because like you don't want to just relic repurposing and float 2 mana.
Yeah,
but at the same time, is this worth sporing? Or are we just gonna play?
Yet.
Are we just gonna play a Moonlit? Because if we play the Moonlit, we are banking either Wong or one of the other good cards.
He'll be floating, but at the same time, he's killing like a decently costed relic, so it's also a heal.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. I do get it, but
if you
his hand is slow, so I feel like he just has to accept that like the first few turns will be like whatever.
I think his concern is also like if he goes for like a Spawn now or some removal now, then Viper plays Subjugate, and then he actually has no outs to Subjugate in his hand. So that's probably his biggest concern.
All right, let's see what he decides to do.
Swiftly
I mean,
now.
the question is too, what does he bank? Right? Is it the Moonlit or the Wong? He's looking at the Wong. Oh, he's gonna do one of the relic repurposings. Okay.
I think.
Oh, he's going for the Spores. Okay.
Okay. I think banking the one relic repurposing is okay. As in, like it's easy for us to say that you shouldn't do that because we see the second relic in hand.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay to bank one copy of it without the knowledge of the.
Yeah, I understand. I think I agree too. Like, you can't make that call that like, oh, what if he has both? It's just like, well, is he gonna keep both, or is he even mulliganing for both? Like, it's just so random.
Jobset's hand actually is actually a good very example of why Parallel is like one of the more interesting TCGs out there because it's too good of a hand. like
you want to keep everything.
Exactly. So Parallel is one of those very interesting games where like if your hand is too good, it's bad. Yeah. So that was the situation where your hand is actually too good.
Yeah. So like everything is a keep, then like if everything's a keep, then
what's the
you could arguably make a wrong decision, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But back to the actual game here, I think Viper probably just wants to dump out the second relic right now.
Yeah.
And that's what he's gonna go for.
This is gonna hurt for Jobset here. Yeah.
I've seen the visible reaction on his face. Yeah.
Especially since he just banked the second one.
Oh, Viper's pickup is insane, man. This is just the perfect curve of the mass. The mass on next turn is gonna be.
That's gonna be
massive. It's a massive play on turn 4.
It's gonna be very strong. Jobset. It's hard to find an out for him that looks like clean.
Yeah.
It just feels. I mean, he could Wong. He could just Wong and see like, is there other? Maybe finds a bombardment in addition to all this other stuff.
So one thing I noticed, and I think one thing a lot of the players also did not realize or did not remember about Sippy is that as much as yes, it's vulnerable to spores, vulnerable to bombardment, Sippy is also the deck that just grows their minions so efficiently, right?
Yeah.
Subjugates, Drusians, whatever, they grow, man.
There was always like this rivalry at a certain point with like Neve and like Sippius because like Neve at any point could clear the board, but at any point Neve could, Sippius could outscale any of the removal.
Yes.
Right, and it's the same thing here too with like there's Spores and Bombardment this time, but the right timed Asian Subjugate or something or Standard Bearer can cause issues.
Yes, so it goes for the Nehemiah here. I think it's fine. Going for the Nehemiah here. It walls up. It's kind of untradeable on the board right now as well.
It looks like he's still going to remove a...
And remove the relic at the same time.
Yep.
Hold up.
Steward.
Okay, I don't agree with this one.
But if he removed the relic, that would have killed off the striker. That would have put him in a pretty good spot,
It would have killed off the striker because the spores was active.
That's,
Yeah, so if you remove the relic here, the striker would be dead.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think this was a... I don't want to say misplay, but I just don't seem to agree with the line.
No, I agree. I mean, this is going to be really punishing too because there's a genetic correction, there's a Magna in hand. Like whatever route that Viper wants to take with this is going to be very punishing, I think.
Genetic correction is slightly awkward because you don't get to expand. I mean, like you don't get to expend all your energy after.
Yes, yeah.
I'm very tempted to just slam the mass.
I mean, it's good value. You have the what is it, the recruiter
Yeah.
to like find the cards that got buffed and like go from there.
Slamming the mass also means your opponent has to respond to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes for the correction here, but it's kind of a very weak turn.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Because like it does eliminate the problem, but it's like you are not also
Yeah.
presenting a thing because your unit's
Exactly.
gonna die.
Yeah, I personally don't really agree with this one because like, I mean, we can see the hand, so it's easier. Like the
Yeah.
Wong is free next turn.
Yep.
The Wong is practically free next turn.
Just trading. No, you're very correct. Like
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with that being said, then we'll see Jobsat get to play as Wong and see does things look like they're equalizing a little bit, right?
Yeah. The Wong is Omega free here, so I think this is where you definitely play the Wong.
Okay, let's see what he
Open
gets.
for business.
See, draw 3. Altar of
man.
Gaia, some removal, a unit.
Altar of Gaia, Bombardment, and
Terramech.
Terramech.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, 1, 2. Oh,
Okay.
that was a relatively
okay.
passive
Yeah.
Wong.
Yeah, I mean, but it's worth it's 2 cards down. It's still a 6/6 on your board, right? Not that bad.
Okay. So a 2-1 on the board. Mia's Mensa pickup. Well, I mean, we could. The question is whether you want to use your Right of Redemption here,
Yeah.
because you know it's coming out on Terramech turn as well. See the draws first.
It's always good to see the draws.
That's nice.
Okay. That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh. Would you go for the subjugate or no?
I'll go for the Tabula actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just flexibility because you got Domina as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so here he probably uses the Right of Redemption and just says like, I think it's fine. Like even if Terramech just drop a naked Terramech on the following turn, there's no defender yet, so
Yep.
you have time to push a little bit more. Also Mia's Mensa gets true defender.
It does.
Yeah, so I think that's fine. Just maintain board.
All right. Jobsat has kind of an awkward hand.
Bangs the Domina because he wants to use Tabula with it. So what exactly is in this CPS right now? There's a
recruiter.
yeah.
I think it's just recruiter,
Okay.
right? There's no.
Yeah, there's only Recruiter I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he went for display instead. Just most board possible.
Yeah. I mean, Jobsat could. This might be worth the turn of Sporzing and using Relic Repurposing and
Yeah.
Tanakh.
Yeah, Jobsat is just like he's just removing everything, but he doesn't actually have a way to fight back.
Yeah. Oh, if I saw a Tabula investment, I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, 100%.
Relic
100%,
Repurposing,
100%.
Spores, and Tanakh.
Right. Yeah, so if you go for that play, I mean you can just Spores first and play the Tanakh and see what you get.
Yes.
Yeah, Spores first and check out what you get.
That'll be a board wipe, which is good. I mean, Viper still has a full reboard play. He's
Yeah.
got the classic standard bearer, Cunning Scipion. If he wants to do something fancy with Magna, he's probably gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, Viper's redevelopment is very, very strong. Honestly, at this point, if it's just a clear, you could go like Bearer,
Reclamator.
Cunning Diplomat, and then just use the Magna to draw a card, honestly,
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a non-threatening Tanakh on the other side of the board.
But I'm surprised he chose the Tanakh first.
Maybe he thinks that like it's just worth looking at the card and it's not
Yeah.
that important even if he spores his own
Yeah.
Tanakh.
I mean, he could.
He might not even spore, by the way. There's non-zero chance he's not going to spore here, actually.
Really?
He might not spore.
Maybe. What, does he go for Defender instead?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, I see.
No,
Swiftly
he's going
now.
to spore. He's going to spore, I guess. Yeah, I guess spore and play the Relic is pretty strong.
Yeah. Then next turn, if there's board rebuild, just spam a big Crimea Conduit.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
He's actually really running out of like cards because he has not drawn his Shaymak. His
Yeah.
bomb was not fantastic.
Yeah, not having the Shaymax yet is tough.
Yeah.
There's
Bombardment's a
Bombardment.
good pickup. Yeah, this game is gonna be a bit longer than we expected.
Yeah, he didn't have anything to like put pressure, but he also just kept drawing like
Yeah.
stuff that's
The
like,
Fire Queen pickup is
oh.
insane. I'm not saying like you do it now, but like it's refill.
Yeah,
It's like perma refill.
it's board refill, and then his hand refill, and the Scipius is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got six energy to work with. But like, does he want to use all 6, or is it just like a 2+2 and just sit and wait?
He's seen a double spore, right? Hasn't he? Yeah. So I think it makes a lot of sense to actually go white right now because you've already seen double spore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go white right now, and then you can use something like the Leviathan to draw your relic, Rite of Redemption.
Yeah.
Fits the curve nicely for later anyway.
But he only has 6 energy, right? So like, what does he play?
I know it sounds awkward, but maybe you float too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, he's gonna go for the Leviathan.
He's gonna go for this one first, right? To see his options.
Yeah.
Fine. I think him drawing a 1-drop here is actually really strong.
Yeah.
As well. That draws a 1-drop. Yeah, perfect.
Can trade that because it was gonna die anyways.
Yep. Do we bank? Yeah, bank this guy. Bank this one. Interesting.
Oh.
There's the 1-drop. Yeah.
We're in this together.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the standard bearer technically is more valuable, and then the recruiter is technically fulfilling the same function.
Yeah.
Like it's just finding you units, and if they're cheap, whatever, still rebuilding the board. Oh, this is tough.
This is interesting because like if you want to clear this board, you can, but it
costs a lot.
A lot of resources,
Yeah.
right? Literally like your best single target and your best like AOE in one turn.
But then if the Leviathan sticks, it can just use its activate ability.
Yeah.
And make trading a lot easier.
Yeah. Jobset is in a really weird spot right now. Like he doesn't want to over-invest, but he knows that if he doesn't over-invest, he can't actually play cards.
Yeah.
Because they die for free.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's an awkward spot, really awkward spot.
I'm happy I'm not in his situation right now. I feel like he has to, expend his resources, use the bombardment, use the Rite of Redemption.
Swiftly now.
Yeah, actually I agree.
And then just go big unit and pray.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he has to go Bombardment, Rite of Redemption, top deck Terra Glider, hit the Terra, boom, 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 boom.
He has the altar of Gaia, just needs something to set it up. He's just start with
Okay, I'm shocked. This one I'm shocked. I'm shocked this is the play.
Draws another one, which is kind of nice. Oh, Ancient Subjugate is a big deal.
Okay, this is where Viper does his magic. Like, he always does these turns very perfectly. Like, these are the turns whereby there's like about 10 different ways to do the correct thing, but he does it the perfect way. So we'll just see what Viper does here.
Okay. There's a lot of different variations. With this hand, there's so many different things you can do.
I feel like there's an argument to like many different plays in this exact situation.
Yeah. If you want to talk parallel like masterclass, you screenshot this hand and you go through all their outs.
You screenshot this hand and you send it into a group chat, and like, I think like 10 people will tell you 10 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna go for the recruiter first.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna take a screenshot of this right now. So 10 people can tell me 10 different things.
Okay, he's gonna trade the Leviathan in.
Okay, I guess Leviathan as a discard is not that valuable in this deck, right?
So a bit more conservative, right? You could have argued that you could do something kind of explosive.
Yeah.
But he ended up just, trading it in, drawing, using the Speculator, conserving resources for another turn if needed. He is going to waste an extra card. Oh, no, he has a bank. Okay, he's good.
Yeah, he's going to play this one out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll still end the turn with, or start his next turn with close to a full hand.
Yep. Okay, so the Bombardment is actually quite good here, honestly. Draws the Shamak, but there's no Relic left.
No.
So is this just one of those, like, I mean, it's a very easy Bombardment per se.
I mean,
but it's so much resources.
Does he hold it for something even crazier? He just tries another Primea Conduit and he's like,
Wow.
please stick.
I mean, he's on 21, right? Okay, so he's on 21 if he plays a Conduit. On the board, there's like 3, 4, 7, 8, plus 3, 11, plus 5, 6. There's 16 on the board next turn minimum, which means Relic plus
16 and like in the best case scenario, 8 is taken off.
No, it's lethal if he leaves the board here because it's just 16 plus Relic plus 5, 21 plus minus Mensa is lethal.
Yep.
So it's lethal if he decides to get greedy, which I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Right, we'll see if he gets
I mean, you
greedy
see a Scipius with full hand and
you
full
see
board.
a Scipius with full hand, you're just like, I'm dying to everything anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
He's gonna bank it. No, he's gonna bank it and withdraw.
I thought
He's gonna play
go
withdraw.
I was gonna go for the greed. Okay. This is good as well.
Yeah. Still gets the bank for it, so that's nice.
Actually, this is just the correct play, I feel.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Yeah.
But man, Viper's just gonna rebuild it again.
Yeah, Viper's gonna rebuild. So he's seen what? He's seen 2 spores
and 1 bombardment.
1 bombardment. So literally the only removal left for white bots is the bombardment.
Yeah.
So if you are only gonna lose to one bombardment. Just do the 4-5 health thing. Right?
You just outscale it and
just
no
play
problem.
stuff that's big. And I think Viper knows as
I mean,
well.
double standard bear is a big deal.
He's going triple relic. Yeah, he's going for the third relic. Yeah. Or not. Oh, Mia's Mensa now.
Oh, he wants to cut off anything crazy. Card draw, Terra Glider, what you name it.
Interesting. Okay.
It makes sense, but it's not something that you don't really think too much about when you're thinking against Earthen, right?
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of doing this like after the defenders are being played, because there's no more removal, right? So the only thing you can do is play defenders.
Yeah.
Either way, the Terra Glider
There's
top
Terra
deck,
Glider and he can't do anything.
Invalidated.
That's gonna be game, right?
That's game.
That's
Your premier
crazy.
conduit is a 1/1. Your Shemak is a 6 mana 5/5.
He literally cannot play a single card.
Yeah, how much damage is on the board?
5,
first?
6,
Let's
7,
count the
8.
damage on the board first.
8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16.
That's lethal, man.
And there's another relic.
That's lethal. Well, I mean, I guess...
No, 16, then 17, 18, 19. So yeah, even if he heals with the Altar of Gaia, which he's going to do,
I mean,
he could play Defender and take
play
one.
Defender, Shemak,
Yeah.
and then get 2 defenders, but it's like, it's just losing at this point in time.
If you had to pick 2 cards to sacrifice, or another card to sacrifice with the Conduit, is it Shemak or is it the Terra Glider?
Shemak.
Shemak?
Yeah. Glider's dead to Hyro at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably... He has to do it, right? Like, the double defender thing. It's the only way to block 2 attacks.
Yeah. Oh,
Swiftly
man.
now.
Does he think he only needs to block 1 attack?
This is the all or nothing.
Oh, he is...
Well, if he plays the... he has to... Bang?
Alright, with this play, you can see on the board there's 2 damage, 3 damage, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 5, 16 on the board.
16 plus 5 is
17
21.
on the board after the Gamma grows.
Yeah.
So it's lethal on board, 19 health right now. 17 on the board after the Gamma gets bigger. 13 seconds on the clock, plays a Shemak naked and just...
Oh,
passes.
no, that's it!
And with that, Viper with enough damage to close out the tournament.
Oh, man!
Sippy is back. Aggro Sippy is back. Congratulations to the winner of YGG Play Summit Parallel TCG Tournament, winning the 20-ish K.
Man,
Viper takes it home with Sippy. Let's go!
What a crazy, I don't know, roller coaster of emotions between this set. Like, I feel like there were so many different angles, different play patterns. It didn't really feel grindy. It felt like they just had different
back and forth,
lines back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was actually very enjoyable to watch, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. They're just talking about the game right now, right away.
Yeah, I bet none of that conversation is like congrats on 20K. It's more like what should we have done?
Yep. What was the line? Did you see? This is why I did this or whatever.
Yeah, it's typical.
But man, Viper taking the win. I mean, it just fuels onto the narrative, right? Like with the league, he's won a major, he's won a minor. He's guaranteed to go to Worlds, wins the YGG Play Summit.
Yeah, and we will
we'll be joining on the
them
stage.
on the stage in a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for our champion, Viper. But guys, come on. Let's props again to Jobsat as well. Fights like a champion, well deserved for both of these players. Let's call on our shoutcasters. We got Muka and Lambi. Please join me on stage. And yeah, Koji, let's do it. Come on up. How you guys doing? Wow, that's crazy. Let's hook you up with some microphones. There you go. There you go. And oh, there you go. And yeah, I'll leave it to you guys. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. So first, for you, Viper, how are you feeling, man?
Feeling, I don't know, it feels completely crazy to win this event. I think last year I came here as a spectator, the first time LAN event, hanging out with so many people that I knew over years, playing various games, a lot of card games, and a lot of them were competing last year. Now I was competing, and it's just indescribable to just be here, giving, I don't know, saying some words to everyone listening, watching. I hope everyone enjoys the event, enjoyed the games. It's been insane for me to be here. Love the Philippines, love this event.
And I love it. So Lambi, Muka, what do you guys think?
Yeah, honestly, I think because Viper became from a competitor to become now my friend. Watching him win this is very amazing, and I think I say this a lot of the time. I feel like this game in particular brings a lot of people together that are very like-minded, right? We all want to win, we all want to do well, but we are also now friends, you know. So it's a really amazing thing seeing your friend win it all. So congratulations. Of course, everyone else who participated, good job to all of us. We'll probably be back again next year, won't we?
Sure. And yeah, Muka, what do you think about it, man?
No, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better finals. It was like crazy, the back and forth. There were so many different outcomes that Lambie and I were talking about in the match. And just seeing the whole tournament progress, the quality of players that have grown in the scene. Like even Koji and I were speaking yesterday, and he was saying like it's absolutely crazy like how good the scene has gotten even from a year. Like the people competing, the skill requirement at the top end. Like it really, what was the example you used? Like the chess of TCGs. And I feel like we are like getting there more and more each year.
I love it. You mentioned chess of TCG. So I was talking to one of the staff, and they never played Parallel. It's their first time seeing it, but they were the ones that were saying, so it's exactly like chess. Like the intensity, like the amount of brain power that's needed. But what I'm most happy about, Koji, is what this says about the community in Parallel, right? The camaraderie, the sportsmanship. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to come to these things and see all of the players interact with each other. I mean, they talk about how, you know, they've grown friendships, and seeing it firsthand, it's pretty amazing. And being able to do this here a second time and seeing all of the top level play, it's mind blowing. I mean, and the amount of support that has come out. Like last year, there was a lot of high energy in the crowd, but this year it's even bigger, and I just can't believe it, honestly.
Couldn't have said it better. So guys, I want to hear all of you shout your lungs out and give it up for the champion of the YGG Parallel Showdown 2025. Put your hands together for Viper!
Look at that.
Let's go. Checks up. Champion of the 2025 YGG Parallel Showdown. No other guy than the one and only Viper. Make sure to check out Parallel for all you guys watching at home. Make sure to download it right now. It's out on PC, it's out on mobile. Because next year you might be standing right here. Go for it. Koji, Muka, Lambie, it's always a pleasure. Viper, congratulations once again. And history's made right here at the heart of the Web3 Gaming Summit, YGG. We still have a lot of surprises for the end of the day. So guys, we will be seeing you around. We still have the Game Awards. I hope to see you there. And once again, congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, and yeah, before we move on to the last part of our program, I'd like to call on stage as well my buddies, Zelly, the champion of last year's YGG Parallel Showdown, and Fino. I'll be going to you guys in a bit. We're gonna be doing some giveaways. So we still have a bunch of Parallel t-shirts, limited edition t-shirts, that is. So yeah. But guys, of course, we'd like to thank our speakers. We have Mensch Dizon, we have Richard, Trish, Leia, James, Nicola, and JK, and of course, Peyton and the Wolves Dow. And of course, our Parallel players and shoutcasters as well. How's it going, buddy? Yeah.
What up?
So yeah, I mean, we still have a few more moments before we wrap up day 2 of the YGG Play Summit. Make sure to watch out for our same day edit video. Right? But right now, Fino, like, what's on your mind, man? Like, what do you think about the games?
I mean, it was just a fun final. It was a pleasure to cast as well. It was my first time casting on like a big stage. So yeah, it's just amazing to see, dude. The community is amazing. These guys like have so much energy. Like, love to see it.
I love it, and every time there's a tournament, especially the IRL ones, like it's good to see the same faces. You see the community growing. There's always new players coming in, and like just the skill barrier is just way, way, way much higher every year. So, what are you looking forward to for Parallel now, if you know?
The next season is gonna be even crazier, cause like, is it like 2 million or something? There's like some crazy.
No way. No way.
It's some crazy prize pool again for next year, and I mean, just seeing how the competition evolved this year, like everyone is so much better. Like we were joking earlier that like me and Tyler can't keep up anymore, cause like these people play so much, you know, they're so good. Like he's one of them, you know.
There you go. There you go.
What up, boys?
Yeah.
So, how was it defending the title this year?
I mean, it was way harder than last year, for sure. Like, the competition level from this one was really high. Also because the qualifier was right after patch. So actually the insane players all made it. So it was really hard, but I felt pretty good about finishing 4th. I felt like it was a good showing. I had like a few experimental builds in there as well. So I feel pretty good about it.
I mean, I love it. Like seeing you on stage, also in Vegas as well. But yeah, guys, like there's a lot to look forward to in Parallel. But for now, I am gonna be grabbing a few shirts, and then let's do a quick exercise where you guys think of one trivia each about Parallel, like whether let a person guess a card that you're describing, or like let's say an effect, or just something that you can ask the audience, and if they get the correct answer, we give them one of the Parallel shirts, okay?
I already got my...
You already have yours?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's look for one. So who wants to take the first question for a chance to get a Parallel shirt? Put your hands up, let's go, All right, there you go, I see Vinci. All right, there you go. All right, shout out to Vinci and the rest of the Tilt. Tilt boys, let's go.
All right. What is the coolest Cathari card from Deception? You got it. I believe you got it.
Coolest?
Even the best. What's the
Fire
best?
Queen?
Yes, you got it.
Yeah! All right.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, how about you, Zelia? All right, so who's going to be the next one? You got more shirts?
This one is easy, boys. Don't be shy.
Giveaways, don't be shy. Because if you don't raise your hands, we're going to be going to you. All right?
Cambre?
There you go. You have another one.
Hello.
Okay, so what Parallel is the latest Battle Pass card? Just what Parallel? What color? The latest one.
Carolean?
No. He was traveling to the Philippines.
Yeah,
like,
that
you
was
gotta
easy,
give it to
right?
him. It was kind of easy.
All right, okay, do we do another one? You want to do another question? Or you want to do the same one?
Sure. I can
Okay,
do another one.
okay. Next question. Raise your hand. Who wants to take home the shirt? Exclusive merch from Parallel. Let's go. There you go.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
What is the worst Paragon in Parallel?
Orphan.
The worst one.
The worst is Orphan.
Yeah?
All right, all right. Is Koji still here? Maybe we could request like some buffs for the next batch for Earthen. Is he still here? All right. Okay. I want to ask a guy in the audience. It's a general question for TCGs, right? So maybe something that we can pick up. I'm seeing this guy here. His name's Jeff. He's a really good friend of mine. Jeff. Sorry to put you on the spot, buddy, but it's your first time seeing Parallel, right?
Yes, it is.
So he is an avid TCG player. I'll go back on stage. He's an avid TCG player, so what do you think about what we have, like right here?
It's amazing. The community, seeing the love, the passion everyone has, totally phenomenal.
Yeah, so Jeff right here, he works in fantasy leagues, right?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on, let's say, fantasy leagues and esports? Is that a thing, or is that happening, or like what does that look like?
Oh, absolutely. So fantasy is something that people love everywhere. It's just sharing the love for the game where you can pick your players and see how well they do on stage. So having something like this in fantasy, we'd love to have that. And my first time here experiencing this event, seeing Parallel, it's a phenomenal game. I really love it. I myself have been playing TCGs for over 15, almost 20 years. and seeing Parallel, the community, makes me actually want to go home and check it out right away. So this game seems amazing.
So Jeff, we might be seeing you next year on stage, maybe as one of the top 8 finalists.
Oh, let's go!
Thank you so much, Jeff. And grab your shirt, and thank you, man.
Appreciate it,
Cheers.
brother. Thank you.
So boys, I think we are ready. What a way to end day 2. It's good to be back. Good to see the fam. All you guys are back in the Philippines. Are you staying a bit longer in Manila, or
yeah, of course.
All right,
of course.
Stay like a week, yeah.
It's fun.
Hey, let's go. All right, so the boys are turning it up, obviously. So guys, there you have it. This is the 2025 YGG Parallel Showdown right here at the YGG Play Summit. And yeah, let's wrap things up. But we will be seeing you next week. Once again, you got Fino and our boy Zelly. And of course, my name is John Sedano. And this is the YGG Play Summit Play Video.